rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My family's on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who be caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's your number one chief rocker in Knicks universe, your main man, Uncle Freezy. Welcome to the Knicks at Night podcast. Y'all want this party started right. Y'all want this party started quickly. Right? Okay. All right. What's good, man? I see y'all out here. I see everybody out here. I see y'all. Yeah, man. Mr. Atkins is in the house. Wiz, what's good? I see you. Comega's in the building. Ernesto, my guy, is in the building. The R&B sensation, DSJ, is in the building. B-Baller for real is in the building. What's good? So, I have an issue, and I'm just gonna chop it up with you guys, man. I have an issue. I'm trying to figure some stuff out. I'm trying to figure out where Jalen Brunson ranks amongst his contemporaries. Where's Jalen Brunson rank? Is Jalen Brunson top 100 player? Is Jalen Brunson a top 15 point guard? How good is RJ Barrett? How good is Emmanuel Quickly? How good is Julius Randle? Do we overrate Julius Randle? How good is Mitchell Robinson? Right? DSJ says Jalen Brunson is now a top 100 player. Barely, right, DSJ? That's what you're saying? Jalen Brunson is barely in the top 100? I don't know, DSJ. I think he's better than that, bro. I think Jalen Brunson is a lot better than that. DSJ, I think he's a lot better than that, but I got nothing for love for you, baby. Yeah, man. DSJ, I think Jalen Brunson is better than that, man. I feel you though. I feel you though. I think Jalen Brunson is better than that. Hey, and man, I'm shaking up this tea. I got a tea. Pardon the container, right? Pardon the container, but I did the sugar-free. I'm doing the sugar-free tea. Anybody remember that song Sugar Free by M. Toomey? I'm sugar free and not. Yeah, remember that song Sugar Hill by AZ? Anybody remember the artist AZ? So nobody remembers M. Toomey, huh? Nobody remembers M. Toomey. M. Toomey wrote some hits. And M. Toomey wrote some hits, man. I think M. Toomey wrote M. Toomey wrote geez, what's the name of the song? M. Toomey wrote geez, let me see. I gotta Google it now. I'm gonna get on the Knicks topic, right? But songs written by James M. Toomey. Wow, he wrote Back Together Again? Wow. Okay. He wrote Never Knew Love Like This Before. Never knew love like this. Wow. Okay. Songs written by James M. Toomey. Back Together Again by Roberta Flack. He wrote The Closer I Get to You. Wow. He wrote a song by the Lost Boys. He wrote Get Up by the Lost Boys. Or they probably sampled it. Okay. He wrote Two Hearts by Stephanie Mill and Teddy Pendergrass. He wrote What You Gonna Do With My Lovin'. Okay. What you gonna do with my lovin'? My singing is terrible. My singing is terrible, by the way. M. Toomey is that dude, y'all. I think when people hear M. Toomey, all they think about is Sugar Hill, baby. Sugar Hill. Is that the rap sample that y'all know M. Toomey is the most famous M. Toomey sample? Sugar Hill by AZ with AZ and Miss Jones. Sugar Hill, baby. Sugar Hill. Anybody remember Miss Jones? Anybody? No. So nobody remembers Miss Jones, right? Miss Jones had that song, "I'm Not Feeling You." I'm not feeling you. Yo, the energy is weird in here tonight, bro. What's happening? The energy is weird in here. The energy is weird in here tonight, man. Let's get that energy up, man. I got a great show scheduled for everybody tonight. We're gonna rank NBA players, right? We're gonna rank NBA players. Thanks to IKBM Dre, we have a site that we're gonna use it to rank NBA players. Allah Wise is in the house. Allah Wise is in the house. Allah Wise says, didn't M. Toomey do Juicy Fruit? Ben what? Juicy Fruit. Yo, you can tell it's the 80s because dudes come in with that androgynous. Yo. Yo, you can tell it was the 80s, bro, because dudes come in. Juicy Fruit. Yo, that's wild, bro. That's wild, man. Dude busting in with a curly. Yo, yo, salute the quiet money. Quiet money's in the building. What's good? DSJ says Yvette Michelle had a song. I'm not feeling. Nah, Yvette Michelle had a song called Every Night, Every Day. Every night, every day. I just wanna something. Can't get you off my mind. Oh, was that CC Peniston? It was somebody. It was somebody. We need to do. We need to do we need to get a channel or do a show where we just talk about music all the time, man. That would be dope if we just had a joint where we could just talk music. DSJ says 80s era when men could wear suit jackets with sequins and not get clowned and shoulder pads. And shoulder. Yeah. Everybody got on shoulder pads in the 80s, bro. East Blue Drew says, no love for Kelly Price. She all right. Kelly Price is okay. I mean, it ain't Kelly Price. I mean, it ain't like Kelly Price is Keisha Cole or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, them West Coast dudes took stuff to the extreme, bro. Them West Coast dudes, they took stuff to the extreme. The West Coast dudes was out here. Everybody in their everyday life was walking around looking like ready for the world. Yo, that is hilarious, bro. The energy is weird in here tonight, man. I'm gonna get this board started, right? But I think, so I'm gonna shock the world. The first thing I'm gonna do is
What's good, Freezy?
Hey man, I got a question that I gotta ask you, bro.
Go ahead.
Right. So first of all, I'm full clip. I already have 17,000 questions, right? Locked and loaded, right? But what I want to ask is a culture question first.
Okay.
Right? I want to ask a culture question first. Is the dating scene as bad as what people say it is?
Yes. you got out the game at a great time, Freezy.
Yeah, I've been out the game since like 90s something.
Yeah, that's perfect time. You don't want to be outside, right, in this climate. You don't want to be outside in this climate.
Why? What's happening?
Keep Miss Mocha near and dear to your heart forever.
Yeah, I do that, bro. I do that. For sure. For sure.
Don't nobody cook, bro.
What?
Hey, look, the only thing they making for dinner is reservations to Uber Eats.
What?
And DoorDash.
Nah, that can't be. That can't.
It's like that, Free. It's not looking very good out here right now.
Oh my
If you
god.
single out there in Lawrence Taylor's universe, you have my prayers.
Oh my goodness. I heard a lady on TikTok say dudes be wanting to get the box, but they got a cash app first.
No courting, not even a
Right.
date, just cash app, bro.
Bro.
You gotta book a conversation. You gotta pay a booking fee for a conversation nowadays.
Bro, I swear for Lord, bro. I have never heard a woman refer to her own thing as the box. You know what I'm saying?
I guess they're getting right down to the brass tacks. They just cutting everything out. We getting really direct.
Oh my goodness, bro. I have never is that where we are? Where it's like the testosterone is going both ways?
No, testosterone is going out one way, and it's just stagnating or going down the other way.
Oh my oh my god.
It's very rough. It's very rough. So if you
Oh my
out
goodness.
there in Lawrence Shear's universe, if you have your queen, stay beside your queen. Treat her right,
Treat that queen right.
because what's out here is not for you.
I don't. Yo, it boggles my. And I know this is a Knicks channel, and I didn't mean to go down like a dusty path, but I just had to ask. I just felt like I needed some advice on this because this topic is peculiar to me. A lady
You've been out the
referring to
game
herself.
very long, so luckily for you, you've been out the game so long, you just oblivious to how things have been moving
So
at a
so you can't even,
kaleidoscopic pace.
bro. So you can't even holler like you see a lady that's interesting and you
You
so
gotta pay to play freely, pay to talk, pay to do anything.
yeah. I think that might be the wrong type of yeah
Strategy.
yeah and atmosphere. It might be the wrong environment for you know. And I
this
ain't gonna
this could be a vibes and stuff conversation.
maybe I can get somebody to host that and I just listen. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can get somebody to host that. Maybe I can get DSJ or somebody. Maybe I can get IKBM Dre to host it or something. I don't know. Something. Not to put nobody on blast, but I would just be interested in just listening to that. Maybe Corey Lee or Bully or somebody just hosting it. You know what I'm saying? So I could just sit back and listen to it.
Yeah, because you're probably gonna be in shock. Yeah, you're gonna be in shock. Um, about the chair maker freezer, could you zoom in a little bit so they can see?
The okay. I
Yeah,
tried.
they don't need to see the options. They just need to see the tiers
Okay.
because
Okay.
that's a lot of options. You just
That's a
zoom in.
lot of options.
Just zoom in. You don't. They don't have to see the options. They can just see the actual. Yeah, yeah. Basically that. Yeah,
How about
yeah.
that? Okay. Okay.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit clearer for guys to see.
Okay. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. And let me also move. I want to move. I'm just in the process of moving some things out of the way so we can. All right. There we go. Yo, Will Salkin, did you just say these girls have paywalls on their DMs? Is that possible?
I mean, they're not gonna respond to you unless you respond to that cash app first. They're gonna
What?
see the DM, but they not gonna respond to it. You gotta, you gotta cash app and then leave in a note your IG so they can accept your message. That's how they moving now. That is the economy now.
But okay, and the alternative. The alternative to it is seeing women out in public with pajamas on, bonnets and slippers.
The like the SpongeBob pajamas.
Oh God.
with Crocs on,
The gray ones. Oh my God. The gray ones that look. Oh God.
with Crocs on at Walmart.
Oh
That's
my
the alternative.
God. Oh. This is so peculiar to me, bro. This is so peculiar. So just going out on the town, just maybe hitting bars, the dating scene. That's not a thing no more.
I mean, it's a thing, but the the online dating thing kind of limits, like, the odds of you meeting someone in person and dating them long term has been lowered because of online dating. People just get on an app and swipe, swipe, swipe. Whereas doing the in person thing is not as much, not nearly as commonplace.
So personality is nothing anymore.
Oh yeah, people are getting their personalities from the internet, so which is why you're seeing a whole lot of people be clones of other people. Individualism is lost on us.
Yo, shout out to the photographer personnel, Julian Blum. Julian Blum is in the building. Julian, hey, JB says he a monk now. Yo, that's hilarious, bro. That's hilarious, bro. Yeah, it's crazy. So I want to get to the rankings, man, but this societal thing, bro, it seems like we've taken a step backwards, maybe.
We've gone so much forward that we've regressed in terms of social skills and interactions, and
Oh,
everything is a transactional exchange at this point, whether time or money. You
oh
can't really
man.
get to know somebody for free. Well, I mean, taking someone out on a date is not like to me. That's not spending money. That's just normal.
You were
You
gonna
got to
eat
do that.
anyway. You just got
Yeah,
company. Yeah.
yeah, that's normal. But things becoming super transactional, like, yeah, that's it's been a thing for the last, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 years
I
in
get.
terms of the average human being.
Oh my goodness, I can't. I don't know what's going on. JB said the Simps caused this. What did this? Yeah, what did the Simps do, man? Let's just. You got 30 seconds to talk about Simps. What he
uh,
got?
the caricatures that Pimp C is not very fond of. Those people, the guys that um have no moral fiber, no backbone. They just go along with whatever rules are dictated towards them. Those guys,
Wow.
the guys that pay to skip the line,
Yeah,
those guys.
I don't know, bro. I don't. Yeah. I want to think. I want to think it's something else. I want to think it's that um single parent homes have
Yeah,
created this thing of
the idea of
women
not.
not needing men.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that for sure.
I don't want to blame it on men like myself that's gonna just say, for example, say if it's like 1989, a man like myself that's gonna be super clean, super fresh, drive a fly whip, see a lady. I'm saying like this maybe 88, 89, and see a lady.
Back when you had hair.
Yeah, back when I probably had back when I was texturizing the little bit of hair I had. You know what I'm saying? Back when I was walking around looking like Dominique Wilkins.
Eric Dickerson.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Back when the challenge was back when chasing women was a challenge. When she said no, like when
And
you
it didn't
just
hurt you. It
yeah,
just
and yeah, you just stepped your game up.
when
You know what I'm saying?
confidence was all that was needed.
Yeah, yeah. Back when I was looking like Bill Bellamy or somebody, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it now. It seems like to me that men have low confidence now too. Is that a thing?
It may be a low confidence thing. It may be a tolerance in terms of not willing to put in any kind of work to get what they want. I think there's a balance to both of these things.
Okay.
Like if a woman is to you worth something, then there's nothing wrong with working for it, right?
Right.
Courting and things of that nature, being thoughtful.
Like eating crab legs. You got to work at it to get the, you know what I'm saying, the little. Anybody in here eat crab legs?
Yeah, but Freezy, according to the chat, the Simps are using scissors on the crab leg. They just cracking it.
Oh, the Simps is getting the crab meat in the bag.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
they in and out. They in and out of the
They,
seafood boil spot.
they ain't got no time for that.
Nah, nah. They not boiling the seafood themselves.
Oh my goodness.
They not applying the seasoning. You know,
Right.
they not adding the corn and the potato and all the other
They
stuff
ain't
to the
got time
boil.
for that. They ain't got the
Nah,
patience for it. Okay.
no. It's just
Okay.
in and out, and I think the tolerance has gone shorter. So because of things becoming transactional, guys are just like, I'm just not gonna deal with this. I'll just pay my way through this. I'll save my time. But not every woman is worth the effort, which is why guys think like that.
Well, that has always been true. That's always been true.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I tell a story a lot, and I tell a story a lot, bro. And I say it because I want people to know that even though I'm confident, I know I'm not perfect, right?
Mhm.
And I know confidence is key to a lot of things in life, right? But I tell the Janet Jackson story. Like I got shut down by Janet Jackson, right? And when she was shutting me down, I was going in my bag, bro. I said one thing to her, and it made her laugh. And I could say this one thing that I have over everybody in Knicks universe. I made Janet Jackson laugh, right? I don't know if other people in Knicks universe can say that, but I
But
was
you know
like,
for a fact this happened.
this is this, and trust me, I have army buddies who corroborate the story, except in their old age they add lies and fluff up the story some to make it
But that
funny.
but then that's what good friends do.
Okay, all right, indeed. But when they tell it, you know what I'm saying? They're like Janet was sucking her teeth the whole time and rolling her eyes and all that stuff. But the thing did occur. So I called her, I was like, Janet, and she didn't hear me. And then I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. It's Miss Jackson if you nasty. That's what I told her, right? To her face. And she laughed, right? She laughed just like Dre did, laughed in my face. Dre, you laughing in my face just now did not make me feel confident, bro.
I
You
mean,
know what
it worked out a lot better than the Patrick story. So
I'm saying? Damn, I told y'all the Patrick story. Her,
yes,
her bodyguard legit wanted to end my existence, bro. He did. I could see it in his face. He wanted to end the Uncle Freezy story. I could see it in his eyes. Like he would do that 45 to life. You know what I'm saying? With a
gladly,
smile, knowing that
gleefully.
he snuffed out Uncle Freezy, right? Right. And DSJ said she laughed and then security intervened. Yes, DSJ. Okay, all right, we know, bro. We know security intervened. I know this, right? Okay, all right. Right. So Dre, you want to get to this tier
For sure.
ranking system? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If you don't mind, I want to ask you who is on in this top five, and I don't want to have any say. I don't want to have any. Honestly,
Oh,
I don't want to have.
you gonna make me cook up the
No,
table.
no, what I'm saying is sometimes I can be esoteric.
Okay.
And so, in fairness to the exercise, I would just rather somebody proficient and efficient at it just do it.
I mean, I think you're pretty efficient in terms of, and I trust your takes. I would just, we could both do it. We could just alternate.
Okay. So your top 5 has Jokic in it, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Number one right now.
Number one. All right. Who else is in that top 5? Jalen Brown.
No, Giannis.
Oh boy. Okay. Let me see if I can. Where's Giannis? Where is Giannis?
To the right, to the far right. Far right.
Far right.
Right there under Dylan Brooks and Tyrese Maxey.
Dylan Brooks, Tyrese Maxey.
In the middle. Far right to the middle. Far right middle. Far right. Move the cursor all the way to the right. To the
Over
wall.
this side? Over this side?
and then move down a little. You'll see it right there.
Oh, that's Giannis right there. Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let me move this up. Okay. I'm gonna put him there and then
Quick and dirty.
there and then okay. All right. So who else is in this tier?
Who do you think? Who do you think is a top 5?
Top
NBA
5
right now?
How do you feel about SGA?
Nah, he's not top 5.
Oh, jeez, come on, bro. Embiid. Let's do Embiid.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do okay. Let me do Embiid. Put him here. All right. So here's where things get dicey, bro.
He can go a lot of ways right now.
Chat, who else is in the top 5? No Hawks, no Randall, no Sabonis, no Sixers, Rockets, no. Dame, no. LeBron? You feel like LeBron's
No.
top 5?
Nah, he's not top 5 anymore.
Steph?
Yeah, I'd say he's top 5.
Steph is top 5? Okay. Okay. Ooh. No Jimmy Butler?
No.
Okay.
Would you put Luka top 5?
Definitely. Let me find Luka. I feel like I'm overlooking Luka.
It could be Luka, then Tatum, or even Durant.
There's Luka. Okay. All right. So let me do. Oh, I think Luka is way better than Steph right now.
Yeah, you can slide him ahead of Steph.
Yeah, let me put. I'm just gonna put Steph right there for right now. Right. So you got Embiid, Giannis, Jokic, Luka. Are you sure SGA is not in that category?
Not yet. He's not too far off though.
All right.
I think I if I had to guess, SGA is like somewhere 7, 8, 9. Somewhere.
Okay. Where is Dame?
In that 7, 8, 9 range.
Dame is 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I'd have to put Durant up there.
Durant up there also. I saw
Durant and Tatum got to be in that range.
Okay, let me put Tatum up here. Wow, they have a lot of Celtics up here.
Yeah, there's way too many. But remember, it's a top 100 list. So.
Okay. So Tatum is in that. All right.
Tatum did finish top 5 in MVP voting last year. I don't know if he's a top 5 player. He might be. You might like it might be for me. It's interchangeable, KD or Tatum for that last spot for 5.
I thought I saw Phoenix somewhere. Where did I see Phoenix? Okay, no Houston Rockets.
At all, not for a minute.
Oh,
Right there, right there. Scroll up a little bit. You see Harrison Barnes to the right.
Harrison Barnes to the right.
That's to the right of Harrison Barnes.
I
There
see
you go.
him. I see him. I got you. So, where do you want to put Durant? 11 through 20 or 5 through 10?
I put 5 through 10,
Okay. Okay.
and I put Tatum in that 5 at the 5 spot tentatively for now.
Okay. Okay.
Then I would put SGA in that 5 through 10.
SGA. Ooh. Okay. All right. So, who is player number 10? Kawhi?
Ooh, that is a good question. Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
Actually, LeBron. I'll put LeBron then Devin Booker.
Okay, LeBron and then Devin Booker. So we'll put LeBron here and then Devin Booker here. Oh,
Did we
wait.
finish out the top 5? You got to move Tatum. Oh, wait, we already have a top 5. Okay,
Already
yeah,
have a top 5. Yep.
5 through 10. Okay, now it's getting dicey. 11 through 20.
Hmm. I don't think Devin Booker is better than Jalen Brunson.
Ooh. Well, how are you grading it? What we last seen of him, or are we
Yes.
talking about body of work
I'm
between
talking about
doing it at a high level for the last 3-4 years?
No. I'm talking about Jalen Brunson from January through the beginning of May.
Oh, if we're grading it like that, then Jalen Brunson might be a top 15 player,
Yeah.
top 15-ish, bordering near top 10.
Yeah. Let me add JB. Let me add.
Are we gonna talk about like what guys can do when they're actually playing? Because if we do that, then you can throw Kawhi and Paul George up in the mix too for that area.
Kawhi and Paul George. Okay. So let me add. You know what? You know what? And what I'm going to do is grab the names of the guys that I know are good, and then that way I won't have to look through this Brady Bunch thing.
And then you can just go.
Then we could just sort. Right? Okay. So let's move Jalen Brown up,
and De'Aaron is right there too, so you can throw him up there.
Right, and
Randle.
And Josh Hart. No,
You
no.
can throw Harden. You just ran by Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell. Right.
Might as well throw Harden up in there.
Right. I thought I had Harden.
No, you didn't.
Did I miss? Oh, okay. I didn't. Okay. Okay. And then Anthony Davis,
Beal.
Brandon Ingram. Where's Beal? Oh, Beal is with the Suns, right?
To the right corner. Nah, he's still in a Wizards jersey. Right to the top right corner.
I got you. I got you. And then is LaMelo top 100?
Kyrie's on the far left. Far left, you see a bunch of guys on the far left. Kyrie. He just moved to the far right because he picked some people up.
Okay.
Up one row. Right. Make a right.
I got you. All right.
What do you think of? What do you think about Cat?
Where's Cat?
Right there.
Right there. I see him. I see you, Cat. And Kawhi.
Bam. Might throw Bam in there. Bam is right there to the far top right.
Bam is up in the top right. Okay. Where's Trey Young? There he is. Okay. All right, Trey Young. All right.
Let's see. Is there any more that we might be missing? I'd say Laurie Markkinen had a hell of a year last year, but I don't know if you want to put him in that.
Yeah, I don't think he's better than Paolo though. I'd rather have. Oh, we could do both because there's room for both, right?
Yeah.
So where's Lowry? All right, okay, I see you. No more Clippers. Klay Thompson.
Nah.
Draymond. Austin Reeves. No.
Ja.
Definitely Ja. And let me go by the bottom row. Let me look at the bottom row of these guys. Is DeJounte Murray?
Jimmy and Jamal Murray.
Okay.
You see him right there at the bottom row. It's right there to the right of the
I
Hawks
see.
players.
I got both of them. Okay. I got both of them. Move both of them up and Jamal Murray. And then that way I can put them up here.
Okay, yeah, you only got one more spot, so for that row.
No, I'm just putting this row here.
Yeah, I know, so you can sort them out.
Yeah, so I can add them up here. Where do you put Jalen Brown? 11 through 20?
Well, hold on, let me see. I think Kawhi's better than him. It's a matter when they play. When they play, Kawhi and PG are better than him.
So 11 through 20, right?
Yeah.
All right. But he's still on that tier, right?
Yeah. Somewhere in that tier.
Okay.
AD got to go in there too.
AD's got to go in there too, right? Okay.
Okay. Let's see who else is.
I
gotta honor Jimmy Butler for his performance last year. He's in that 11 through 20. I think he can be pushed up a little bit higher than that 11 through 20.
A little bit higher, 5 through 10.
Yeah, you might want to push like LeBron. Well, LeBron might be pushed, and I put Jimmy at 10.
Okay.
For now. Now you can get to throwing in Brunson. You could throw in Ja and Edward. Well, no, not and just yet. Oh, Donovan Mitchell for sure.
Donovan Mitchell for sure.
His season last year was absurd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you got 2 more to finish up.
Anthony Edwards, 11 through 20.
Nah.
Anthony Edwards, a top 20 player.
It's hard, bro. Because I was gonna say, I'm not gonna lie to you. Last season, De'Aaron Fox had a top 20 player type season.
Right. Okay.
This is rough.
This is very, very tough.
This is tough. This is hard.
DeAndre Ayton, top 100. Yes.
Yeah, he's the top 100.
He top 100. Where's Jaren Jackson Jr.? I can't. Jaren Jackson is a top 100 player. Chris Middleton.
Oh, wait, far right, under in the middle. There you go.
Right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd throw Tyrese Maxey up in there. Not for 11 through 20, but up in the like top 40 conversation. Dan Garland is really good.
Yeah, where's Garland at? Garland.
Right. You just scroll past it. Far left at the bottom.
Far left at the bottom.
Right there. Far left at the bottom, right above John Collins.
Right above
John Collins.
John Collins.
John Collins is the bottom left, right there. There you go. Right there.
That is Darius Garland. Okay. The hairdo messed me up. Okay.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges. No?
Ooh, top 40.
Mikal
Takes
Bridges is top 40. Where's Mikal Bridges at?
right there. You just passed him. You just passed him.
This is
Right next
him?
to Josh. Right next to Josh Hart.
Oh, that's him. Okay. All right. So no DeJounte Murray then.
Nah.
Top
I mean, you
100?
got. I mean, he's top 50.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Where's OG Anunoby?
Top, right in the middle, smack dab in the middle at the top.
I see it. I got you, OG. I got you, OG, double OG. And
Yeah,
then,
DeRozan, you gotta put respect for DeRozan and Zach LaVine as a talent.
yeah. Okay. All right. And I'm
I
just
really-
putting, they're just in
Yeah.
space holders right now.
Yeah, you can sort them out still. Yeah, scroll up a little bit, because for that top 20 range, I'd have to go. This is rough. De'Aaron.
You're putting De'Aaron in 11 through 20? Okay.
No. Not De'Aaron.
21 through 40?
Yeah, I put him
Okay.
21 through 40 for sure. There's a lot of guys you could put 21.
Ja 11 through 20.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And Anthony Edwards 11 through 20 or no?
I think that was the last. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you can add Edwards.
All right.
Now
You know,
Brandon Ingram comes in right in that 20 through 21. I think I put Brandon Ingram before De'Aaron as a talent.
Okay.
Zion got to come in there as just someone. When he plays, he's 27 points on 60% shooting. Like,
Yeah, when he plays, he's top 5, bro. When he plays.
yeah.
All right. So down here in this Brady Bunch thing, I feel like
I think, you know what's funny? I think Desmond Bain is going to average 25 points per game next year. But I can't put him at there just yet. But I just have an inkling. He got paid, feeling good about himself,
right.
and he's not going to have job for like 20 something games.
Yeah.
He's going to go trigger happy. He's gonna go crazy. He's gonna average 25, 26.
Where's Desmond Bain at though?
The last option, literally the last option.
I see him. Quickly or RJ in the top 100? Neither.
In they're both top 100 players, but it's like, we're still trying to fill out the top 50 first.
Okay. So
I think according to other organizations, Quickly is ranked higher than RJ is, even though RJ outperformed Quickly in the playoffs.
right. Okay, so I think we have. Okay,
I want to
Chris
throw Middleton and Drew. Gotta get
Middleton and Drew.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And Clay. Did you see Clay's numbers this year?
Yeah, he shot well,
Clay shot well, bro.
but he's not the defender he used to be. He used to be a two-way player, but the injuries took that out of him.
Yeah, John Morant has never been a defender though, and he's up there.
True, but he's been a playmaker and an explosive offensive player like every night, like 25, 26 points per game every night. Clay has kind of been up and down. Even when he's shooting, he's just not nearly as consistent as he used to be. Even though it says he's shooting like 40% from three, he just doesn't look like the same Clay. Like, he'll get raging hot on fire, and then one of these games he'll go 2 for 13 from three,
right,
to offset that. Whereas prime Clay would be 3 for 7 from three every night.
Right.
4 for 9 from three every night.
Okay. All right. So we have a semblance of a board. So chat. So we have a semblance of a board in place. Right?
I'm putting Julius in at 21 to 40.
So you're putting Julius in the 21 to 40 range.
So is Pascal.
So is Harden.
Yeah.
So is it too early for Paolo?
Paolo is in the back end of that. If he's top 40, he's like 38,
So
39, 40.
okay,
He just
so
he wasn't he showed so many, like, he showed a lot, but at the same time he wasn't very efficient. He showed flashes of his potential though, but he's
so
gonna get there.
so okay, so on in a range of 21 through 40, are you comfortable with Darius Garland being there?
Yeah, I am.
Darius Garland. Are you
Comfortable with
confident
Harden with being
with
there.
not with Kyrie?
Yeah,
All right. Harden.
yeah.
How about Noodles, Mikal Bridges? Okay.
Back end,
All right.
back
How
end.
about Tyrese Halliburton
No, not yet. Back end.
of the 21 through 40?
If I could actually place him somewhere, I would probably put him like 35, 36, but you can't actually.
What about Zach LaVine?
Back
21 through
end.
40? Oh,
No,
okay.
I had to put him 41 through 60.
Carl Anthony Towns?
41 through 60.
All right, so 41 through 60, 41 through 60,
But like
41 through
you gotta
60.
keep filling out the 21 through 40, I guess. So you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
get
I'm trying to get 21 through 30, and then that way the 15 or so players that's 31 through 40 we can sort it out.
Okay, got you. Okay. Let's see. Damn, this is hard.
Why is Jokic the only one with a black background?
Because they were already hinting like he's won. Period. That's it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is he a rebel?
Yeah,
Okay. What about Porzingis?
40 through
Or
60.
DeMar DeRozan here too?
Yeah. He's in that 21 to 40 range to me.
DeMar DeRozan, 21 through
Yeah.
40? Okay. All right. 3, 6.
I'll put Jaren. Can I put Jaren in that 21 through 40? He did win Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah. Where's he at? Where did I put him?
He's right there in the middle next to Aiden.
Oh, okay. Man. Okay. All right.
Trey got to go in that 21 to 40. Bam got to go in that 21 to 40. To the right of LaMelo.
Right. Okay. Okay. Oh, Jamal Murray is ranked too low already, bro.
Yeah, it's and after what he did in the play 21 through 40, there's still enough space for 21 through 40.
Okay. All right.
He's lit. Well, it feels by that word. Okay. I put hold on. I put Macau. You can bump Macau up.
Okay. Wouldn't it? Okay. 21 through 40. Okay.
Okay.
You gotta put. Can you put Lamelo up here, 21 through 40, or Beal? Which one, LaBeal or Lamelo, or both?
Beal. No. I think Beal is 40 through 60 right now, but he might look better with better talent. Between those options, I'd move Tyrese up
to 41 through 60.
No, Tyrese Maxey to 21 to 40.
21 through 40.
No, not Tyrese Maxey. No. Halliburton, not Maxey.
Halliburton is already up here, I thought.
He's at 41 through 60. I want to move him into that 21 through 40.
41 through 60.
And I want to move him down, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, how many more spaces I have? 21 through 40. Scroll down, let's see. Make sure I don't miss anyone.
Make sure we didn't miss anybody, right?
Because Gobert might be considered a top 50 player, top 50-ish.
I think you got to add Brook Lopez because he was Defensive Player of the Year, right?
He was top 2 in voting. It went to Jaren.
He went to Jaron. Okay. Uh,
Yeah, like you probably got to scroll through just to see who you're missing.
yeah.
You literally got to put your cursor over it and make sure you see what you're seeing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to. John Collins, Dinwiddie,
Nah.
Bobby Portis, Horford, Time Lord, Sabonis. Yeah, you got to
Yeah,
move
Sabonis.
Sabonis.
Yeah, Sabonis got to go.
All right, and then
Mobley. I might put Mobley up there. He finished like top 3 in defensive player.
Mobley did right. Okay. Dang, what did you call Mobley?
Right there, you just passed him. Next is Tobias Harris.
Next to Tobias Harris. Okay. I think you got to put RJ and quickly up here, bro.
I mean, they're top 100 players, but I don't know if they're in top 50.
Nah, they ain't. Jabari Smith. Who are these two dudes right here?
Keldon Johnson and that other 2 guard that you
Devin
love.
Vassell. Yeah, Devin
Vassell.
Vassell. Yeah, I like him.
I mean, you might as well put Wiggins and Draymond up there if you're going to put RJ in.
Oh God, it just
RJ.
made me want to. I would rather put Lou Dort up there than those two. You know what I'm saying? But so Harrison Barnes,
Nah, I'm not putting him up there.
Chris Paul, Michael Porter
Washed.
Jr., but yeah, Gordon Hayward.
Tyler Hero's a solid player.
Yeah, he's good, bro. He's really good. I think he might be better than RJ.
Yeah, as of right now, he might be. Might.
I like Franz Wagner. I think Franz Wagner's top
Fragnos
100.
is going to be a star. He's definitely top 100. Goes without saying.
Yeah, man.
CJ McCollum is there, but he's kind of washed.
I don't think
Jeremy Grant is there. He's a top 100 player.
You think so?
Jeremy Grant? Yeah, he's definitely a top 100 player. I don't know if he's top 50, but he's top 100.
Where's Jeremy Grant at anyway? Is he?
To the left of the Houston players. Those 3 Houston players.
Okay. I see. I got you. Is he better than Anthony Simons?
Yeah,
I don't think so, bro.
Yeah, he is.
No, I ain't.
Temporarily. But you got to remember, Jeremy Grant plays defense and still averages 20 efficiently.
Yeah, that's true. I think I got to add Simons. I think Simons is
his talent would dictate that, but he hasn't put it all the way. Like Jalen Green's talent, but he's not putting it together just yet.
If Quickly's up there, I got to put Jalen Green up there, bro.
Then okay.
Then or take Quickly.
I mean,
down.
he's a top 100 player.
Right. Rudy Gobert. I think Rudy Gobert is a top 100 player, bro.
Yeah. Fringe top 50.
Yeah. And how do you feel about Van Vliet and Scotty Barnes?
Van Vliet is not a top 50 player. Scotty Barnes,
top 100,
personally,
right?
Yeah. Scotty Barnes, personally, is overrated as hell.
But he's top 100?
Yeah, I'd say he's top 100.
Okay, so top 100. Yeah.
This exercise is getting difficult.
Yeah, man. Because I think Clay and Poole, and I think Wiggins.
Wiggins and Clay should be pushed up.
Yeah, I think.
And Draymond is a top 100 player.
Okay. Boy. Yeah. Oh.
Ooh. Everything left is rope, and he's not even playing. Period.
Yeah.
Might as well put Kuzma as a top 100 player.
Kuzma?
Yeah. Top 100. Yeah.
Yeah, he's top 100 player. I can get on that. Okay, so let's sort this out then. Let's do.
Okay.
You're 21 through 40.
How many? Let me count how many is that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15. So you have 15 listed between. We're up to 36. So I need to add 4 more for that slot.
For that. Okay. LaMelo. Oh wait. How
You got
about Zach?
guys yeah, like
How about Zach
Bradley
Levine and
Beal.
Cat?
I put Bradley Beal. Move Bradley Beal first.
Bradley Beal first. Okay.
Yeah, Cat can go up there.
Yeah, and then I think you got to get Zach Levine. Zach Levine is not a top 50 player. He's definitely top 40. Definitely top
Count
40.
count that. Is that 40? 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So there's 2 more slots for 40.
Okay, 2 more slots for 40. Um
I'm not putting Drew Holiday. I'm tripping. Drew Holiday got it. Drew Holiday and Sabonis.
okay.
Then
All right. Now
then
40
coming out at 40, you got to throw Larry Markkinen in that area.
marketing, I think you got to do LaMelo.
Yep.
Definitely got to do Franz Wagner. In my mind, I think Rudy Gobert. I
Wiggins,
do Wiggins, definitely Wiggins.
Clay,
Clay,
Chris Middleton when he plays,
Chris Middleton.
right there.
Oh, jeez.
Hero, Tyler Hero, Desmond Bain,
Desmond Bain.
DeJounte.
I think DeJounte Murray got to go up here, bro.
How many is that?
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 slots left. I think it's going to allow you to do 12 across.
Okay. So, okay. Now it's getting dicey.
Now it's getting dicey. Now there are some players down here we have to add.
Scroll up again. Let's see, for that 41 through 60. Scroll back down.
Okay.
Let's see. Just put the 41 through 60. I put Michael Porter Jr. up. Not in 41 through 60, maybe 61 through 80.
Let's add him to 81 through 100.
Okay.
And then that way we could sort out the rest. Where did he go? Michael Porter
Far
Jr.
left under Lonzo. Far left under Lonzo.
I got you. If we're putting Michael Porter Jr. up
Vucevic,
here,
you can put Vucevic up in there too.
Vucevic up here. Now, I think
Now
Devin. I think Devin Vassell got to go up here, bro. You got to, because now if we searching, there's no way RJ or Quickly is better than Devin Vassell right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keldon Johnson got to go up there then too.
Okay.
They're in the same range.
Yeah, because Devin Vassell does what RJ and Quickly does.
Giddy.
From one person.
We're omitting Giddy. Giddy got to be up in there.
Okay.
Aaron Gordon with his playoff performance, you gotta acknowledge that. I think he's a top 100 player.
Okay.
He is underneath Buddy Hield.
Who is this right here though? Is this Trey Murphy or Herb Jones?
That's Trey Murphy.
Is Trey Murphy a top 100 player?
Yeah.
Is Trey Murphy okay? I was gonna say because right now in my mind Trey Murphy's better than Draymond Green.
Different roles.
Yeah, but in terms of value and who's better, I just think right now at the moment,
more teams could use Trey Murphy
than Draymond.
But the Warriors could use Draymond way more than they could use Trey Murphy.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I think Draymond is a niche player. Draymond is like an Anthony Mason for the Knicks, where he's a perfect fit for this team, but you put him somewhere else, he ain't he ain't going. Are we gonna put Josh Hart in the top 50?
He ain't no top 50 player. Stop it.
Josh Hart?
Josh Hart is not a top
Josh
50
Hart is
NBA
not top
player.
50.
No.
Chat,
He
hold
might,
on.
he's not
hold
even
on.
top 60.
Chat, did y'all hear that, chat? Josh Hart is not top 50? Come on, bro. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
No.
Come on, y'all. Nah, man. Come on, bro. Come
Hart
on,
ain't
man.
top 60. Hart might be top 80 if he's lucky.
No, man. Top 80? You got him in the class with Jarrett Vanderbilt, bro?
Yeah.
You got him in the class with D'Angelo Russell?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Good player. Flawed player. Good player.
Who is this right here? Can you see that?
Terry Rozier.
Why is they okay? All right. How do you like Cade Cunningham?
As a prospect, I think he has a lot that he can offer, but just didn't play. I can't. I think I'm maybe I'm tripping, but maybe all the options are maybe the options tally up to 100. So maybe all the things. Well, I don't think so because we already got like a ton of on the board.
Okay. Oh, this top 100, bro.
Yeah, it's getting tough.
How you like Marcus Smart?
Marcus Smart is a top 100 NBA player for sure.
Okay.
So is Miles Turner. Miles Turner is top 100. Top left. Get to the top left, then move to the right a little bit.
Okay. So we're
Move to the right.
okay.
You just passed it. Just move to the right like one slot from the top left.
Okay.
Well, 3 slots from top left. There you go, right there.
I got you.
Aaron Gordon right there to the right of Marcus Morris.
Yeah.
He's a top 100 player.
Who is this right here?
Keegan Murray.
Okay. No, I ain't putting that. Jordan Poole, top 100?
I'd say so. I guess, yeah. Even though he played terrible, yeah. CJ McCollum and you got to put Brook Lopez in there too.
Okay, so CJ McCollum.
Brook Lopez.
And then Brook Lopez.
To the right 4 slots from where you at.
To my right. Okay. All right. I think Tobias Harris has got to go up here, bro. Tobias Harris does a lot of stuff for the Sixers.
Okay. I mean,
I'd
say Jared Allen is a top 100 player.
Okay. Okay. So let's
fill out the 40 through 60. Okay. I put Mobley in that 40 through 60.
Mobley. All right, where is Mobley 40 through 60?
Next left.
This is Mobley, right?
Yeah.
All right. I want to put OG up there too then. Because I think OG and Mobley offer the same thing.
Aiden. What do you think about Aiden?
I think Aiden is better than all these dudes on this tier. I think Aiden is player number 40.
Oh, 41, because
you'd have to
knock out Sabonis or Zach LaVine or something like that.
I would swap him and Drew Holiday.
Damn.
Yeah, I think Drew's washed up. All right, so okay, 41. So we got 4 more slots for 41 through 60.
Okay, so let's see. Ooh. Vooch. Gotta move Vooch up.
You move Vucevic up?
And I put Marcus Smart and Miles Turner.
I thought we moved. Okay, no, there's Vucevic. Move Vucevic,
Marcus Smart.
Turner,
Marcus
Smart, and one more person.
Uh,
Jeremy Grant?
I think it's tough. Yeah, Jeremy Grant. I'll go Jeremy.
Okay. All right, 61 through 80. So
Got to throw Brooke
Trey
Lopez
Murphy,
in there.
Brooke Lopez.
I think Trey Murphy. Well, I think Trey Murphy is better, but I don't know if he's out of the 80
You,
range just yet.
you don't know if he's out of the 80 range. Okay. All right. Jared Allen, he's an all-star.
Yeah,
All
gotta
right.
move him in there.
All right. Fred VanVleet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put him in that rank.
Uh,
Now it's Slim Pickens.
yeah.
I put Aaron Gordon in that 60 through 80.
Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, far right.
Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
Yo, quickly got to go. I got to have quickly then, bro.
I mean, if
There's
you
no
want,
way. If Denver offered me Aaron Gordon for quickly, I'd tell him he had to add other stuff.
I'm going off what he did in his playoff run.
I think I was gonna put my foot in my mouth. Never mind.
Because that playoff run, who he was checking at an elite level and locking him up to,
Right.
he was giving fits to KD. He was giving fits for LeBron. He was giving fits for Jimmy Butler.
Okay. Devin Vassell, I think, has to be here too. 61 through 80. Yeah. Oh, let me look at Devin Vassell's numbers just real. Let me look at Devin Vassell. Because his stats, bro, are better than what people think, bro.
What I'm bugging about, Lee?
Yeah, he a third-year player. He shot 44% from the floor, 39% from three. And his defense was crazy, bro.
When we finish out the chart, I want to do some comparing between Randle and like the top 20 NBA players in the league.
Okay.
Randle and Brunson.
Okay. So from down here, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have to pick 9 players from this bunch down here. I want to add Cam Johnson. I think Cam Johnson is top 100.
D'Lo and Conley.
D'Lo and Conley. Okay, so we got to add Ben Mathurin then, because Ben Mathurin is better than both of those dudes.
He hasn't done it enough yet.
Okay. What about Lou Dort?
I know by the end of the year he's gonna jump into like top 50. But,
Right.
Lou Dort not there yet. No.
Chris Paul? Has Chris Paul done it?
He's washed, but he's still Chris Paul. Like
Okay.
a washed first ballot Hall of Famer is still like a top 100 player unless he's washed like Paul Pierce or something.
Right.
Harrison
Barnes?
How many more slots you got to add? Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
I might put I might put Wendell Carter up in there. That top 100 for you.
I thought I added him already.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I'm tripping. I thought I put him up there already.
No.
All right. No to Dylan Brooks?
You think Dylan Brooks is a top 100 player?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All NBA first team.
Yeah, defense, yeah.
Defense, yeah. I guess you got to put Josh Hart up there for he might. Out of respect to Josh. No, don't do that. No, take that back down. No,
wait a minute. No, bro. We got okay. See, okay. We gotta have a debate over that. We gotta have a debate over that.
Try to pull a fast one.
Okay.
Try to pull a fast one.
Who is that? That player?
Pirtle.
No, he ain't nothing. Buddy Hield? No, Buddy Hield's top 100, bro. We tripping. Buddy Hield's top 100.
It's
I'm
getting
sorry.
difficult. Like you might think what's his name is top 100. That Kentucky kid that went to the Lakers, the defender.
Who? Which one?
The Kentucky kid that was the defender that went to the Lakers, left-handed, can't really shoot.
Jared Vanderbilt?
Yeah, you might think he's top 100. He's like one of the guys that you like.
Yeah.
You like his game,
I like what he does. I'm not,
but
a
not
big
his
fan of.
game. But you like effort.
Yeah. I like how he plays his role.
I'd say Derek White played like a top 100 player in that playoffs. That whole playoff.
Yeah.
Because what's his name fell off with like a bad bag of dope.
Yep. Yep. I just want to see something. Okay. No.
You can add as many as you want, but you gotta pull it back at some point.
Okay. Okay. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, and then 8. Okay.
12-8.
All right. So, so 61 through 80. How about we do 61 through 80?
Put Kuzma in there.
Kuzma. I think all these dudes basically, man.
Yeah, it's like 60 through 100 there isn't like huge difference between because I put quickly 60 through 80.
Yeah, I think Quickly and RJ are 60 through 80. Scotty Barnes. Hi, Trey Murphy. Michael Porter Jr. I don't want to put Keldon Johnson up there. I guess
No.
No.
You might want to put D'Lo.
Yeah, D'Lo and
because that'll be blasphemy. You put Keldon over Jalen Green.
yeah. Giddy and Poole. I can see Giddy and Poole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CJ McCollum is be there. Chris Paul.
All right, and so we have one more slot.
I'll put Chris Paul for the last one.
Okay.
Now you got to fill in the last 12.
12. Okay.
It's a free for all at this point.
Yeah.
Austin Reeves.
Gary Trent Jr. I gotta put him there too, because he's got value.
I don't think Gary Trent is a top 100 player. Personally, I don't.
Okay.
He might have a top 100 season with Van Vliet going though.
What about Jalen Williams? This kid here.
Jalen Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a baller. Valanciunas? Claxton got to go in there for sure.
Claxton. This is Claxton right here, right?
Claxton should be 61 through 80.
This is Claxton right here?
Yeah, he should be.
I didn't recognize him with his hair cut off. I'm gonna put him up here, and then I gotta move one of these people
down, and then you gotta move another one down.
Yeah, I'm gonna move Vucevic down, and then I'm gonna move Chris Paul down here.
Okay,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. What about Red Velvet?
Yeah, he's a top 100. He was like one of the best 3-point shooters in the league last year,
right?
Norman Powell averaged 20 of the bench, I believe, last year.
Okay.
Terry Rozier got talent.
You know, his father used to be a running back, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, his father used to be a running back for the Redskins.
Was he any good?
Yeah, he was pretty good. Really good. I think this kid is underrated, bro. I think he's gonna be something.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be something.
Malcolm Brogdon.
He fell off badly in the playoffs, and his arm was screwed up. I don't know if he's gonna be back. You think Bobby Portis is top 100?
No.
Malik Monk played like a top 100 player in the playoffs. But I don't know if he is a top 100.
No, I don't
player.
think he's top 100 though. I gotta put Cade up here, bro. Cade is definitely a top 100 player.
Gotta actually play though.
He's special. He's special, but his team is trash.
You got 4 more slots.
Who is this right here next to Barnes?
The kid we tried to trade for in the draft last year. On the
Oh,
Pistons.
Jalen
Jalen
Ivey. Nah, he not top 100 yet.
No.
Bro, I'm thinking Ben Matherin's top 100, man.
Jordan Clarkson might be top 100 if you're saying.
Oh, ain't no way Jordan Clarkson's better than Jay. Oh.
He had better numbers than what's his name? Like we talking about right now, today, not 2 years from now.
Okay.
I'm not putting him in top 100, but right now, today.
Okay. Where is he? Where'd he go? What a crazy look at. There he is.
I don't know if he's top 100, but
Okay. Who is that right there?
Casey. No, not
Oh yeah.
Kevin Porter.
Kevin Porter. Yeah.
Kevin Porter. KPJ.
Oh boy, we got to give the.
Tom Lord.
Nah, he not better than Harrison Barnes, bro.
Go for it. Yeah, go. It's Slim Pickens. Last 3.
Last 3. And then that way we can have the conversation.
When Nurkic is healthy, he's a top 100 player. He's never really healthy.
Okay. 2 more. For the sake of conversation, I'm going to do Bobby Portis and Al Horford. All right, so we can move on. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we finished. It only took us forever. Yo, okay. Okay. So here's our list. Dre, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I disagree.
To which part?
Where you have Julius Randle.
I have Julius Randle 20 to 30, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
Brunson
think
is a top 20 player.
nobody on this row is better than Julius Randle, bro.
That doesn't mean he's not a top. That doesn't mean he's still 21. And I think De'Aaron Fox had a better season than Randle last year.
Yeah, because he plays in a better offense.
I mean, but he's part of the reason why the offense is better. And plus, he led the league in clutch points by a wide margin while shooting a super duper high percentage.
Bro, all they do is go as fast as possible.
No, it ain't that. It ain't that.
Oh,
If it was about going as fast as possible, then the Pacers would never lose any game.
not now, but remember they transitioned into that.
Yeah, nah. I'm gonna say De'Aaron had. And you don't from. Okay, are we talking about accounting stats? Or are we talking about raw ability?
The Sacramento Kings averaged 120.7 points per game, bro.
And that a large portion of that is because of De'Aaron. Because of De'Aaron and Sabonis running that trying offense.
Okay.
You can't plug and play just anybody in that and expect it to work the same.
Okay.
You can plug a lot of guys, but not everybody.
So I am mistaken.
I have Randall like 20 to 25, somewhere in there.
I got Randall. I have Randall in the top 20.
Or who are you moving out the top 20?
LeBron James.
I can't do that. You could look up the numbers. You can't do that.
Yeah. LeBron James.
The numbers say no.
Right.
Efficiency, playmaking.
Oh, okay.
Rebounding.
So I know I get it, bro. I get yeah, I get it. I understand what you're saying. Man, the efficiency and all of that stuff, bro.
But we're
But
talking about impact. Impact.
what if Randall played
Are we
next to Anthony
counting?
Davis?
Are we counting playoffs?
What if Randall played next to Anthony Davis?
But we've seen LeBron get his numbers without anyone on his team.
Right. Right.
Just
I'm
like
talking about-
Randall would get his
I'm talking
numbers.
about right. I'm talking about right now though.
But like, if Randall didn't play with Jalen Brunson, what would his numbers be?
He'd make the All-Star team. He did it already.
Yeah, I know, but a lot of those guys would make the All Star team without.
Right.
You think LeBron wouldn't make the All Star team without AD?
He gonna make the all because he owned the NBA.
Just off of his ability, he would make the All Star team. His God-given ability. When he didn't have Anthony Davis for large stretches
But
of the
I'm saying,
season, he averaged 30.
So which one are we count? Are we counting today, or are we counting? You know, what I'm saying back then,
If we count today, then the playoffs hurt Randall more than anything.
right? Because Randall was hurt in the playoffs.
That still hurt you on the court, right?
Oh man, come on, bro! Don't do it to us. Don't do it to us, man.
They gonna hold a lot of what's his name? LeBron had a torn tendon in his foot and he still played, and they still hold it against him for playing bad. Can't have it both ways because he definitely missed a month with a pulled tendon out his foot, and he still played.
And I also want to swap out Drew Holiday and Emmanuel Quickly.
I can't do that.
I think today Emmanuel Quickly is a better player
Nah,
than Drew Holiday.
no, he's not.
Yes.
Nah, Freezy. No, he's not. I think Quickly's a great team defender. Drew Holiday is a great team and on-ball defender. And he's a better playmaker and scorer as of right now. Drew Holiday also has like 8 years on Quickly. So that's not an indictment on Quickly. It's just Drew Holiday's a vet that's been at this role for a long time. And he made the All-Star game this year. So.
I think there's a Knicks tax, bro. Chat, is there a Knicks tax? Oh, I forgot my man. I'm gonna throw the link in the chat just real quick. All right, I think there is a Knicks tax being measured here.
And Lee, All NBA does not mean top 15 just because of how the format is. Now, if he makes All NBA this year, that would wholeheartedly mean top 15 because like positions don't matter.
Why is we
so
don't have? Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead, bro.
So if the top 15 players in the NBA were all point guards, All NBA would just have all 3 teams with 5 point guards.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Yo,
Salute, Brian.
Can I just ask a question?
it depends on what the question is.
I just want to know where Alex Caruso is.
Oh, they didn't list him there.
Wow.
Yeah, they didn't have him listed.
He's
Yeah.
a
Did they?
good
Scroll down.
defensive player, and
I
he's
didn't see the
also
headband,
top
bro.
100.
I didn't see him.
See,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
Chicago right there.
Yeah, they didn't put him in there.
Oh, they did him dirty.
Yeah. Because I would because I didn't think about it, but he's All NBA first defense. Like he would have been in my top 100.
Exactly. Him and Drew Holiday, as far as defense, is up there. And I also wanted to say Claxton is top. He's top. I want to say 80. He should be in the 80s.
He is. I put him top 60, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. Because his defense as well, playing against Giannis.
Yeah, I have him top 60.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I jumped in late, and there's so many people I missed. So I was just like, they need.
You
to
good, bro?
Up there. But hey, man, I love this. This is what I talk about when we talk about ball.
I don't think Claxton is better than RJ Barrett, bro.
I think he is.
Nah, he Mitchell Robinson,
Yes.
B.
Nah.
He's a much more versatile defender than Mitch.
I'm
Way
gonna
more
say this.
versatile defender.
He was Claxton was third as far as contested shots. He was also, I think, fourth with blocks. He was in the top 5 for the defensive player of the year. And they also lost KD. They lost Kyrie Irving, and he still was productive defensively as well as offensively. So he's a much better player than Mitchell.
No, he ain't no better.
He's a much more versatile defender than Mitch is too.
No, he ain't no better. Oh no, man.
Okay.
The Knicks tax is crazy right
That's
now.
not Knicks tax.
Yo, we getting a letter, and we getting a letter. The
Freezy,
man knocking on that door, and we going through a toll booth, bro. We get taxed to death.
Freezy, I put the Knicks having 2 top 25 players, and it's not good enough.
No,
they got to be 2 top 20s.
No. The RJ Quickly thing, I think, is not fair, right? Because
if you go by, well, other like power rankings and things of that nature, they have RJ like 80 to 100 somewhere in there.
I know.
Somewhere.
But wait, how was that possible when RJ was our third best scorer? I think he
was our second best scorer in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But that would be pushing Randall down and Freezy not gonna do that.
No. Randall gave us consistency. I'm sorry.
As far as what? Not in the playoffs.
See, when you do that playoff bias,
he was hurt.
Exactly.
But this list, Freezy. I asked Freezy, what is this list based off of? And he told me Brunson was this, that, and the third from January to whatever, right?
Yes, I agree.
So why can't I rank? And you, Freezy, you already said Randall takes his foot off the gas after the All-Star break.
Yes, he does.
And then he didn't play well in the playoffs. So how can I, with a straight face, just toss him in the top 20?
He was hurt
after both of those things. Like if we're talking about today, what they just
what about the full statement? What was the full statement I said though?
You said from January 2023, Brunson is a top 20 player, top 15 player.
No. What I said about Randall is Randall plays great prior to the All-Star game and takes his foot off the gas after he makes the All-Star team. But the reason why he does that is because it's tough to ask a guy to be a high volume 3-point shooter and a double-digit rebounder.
Well, Freezy,
the two things in history don't exist.
Okay,
that's like asking Klay Thompson to take 10 threes a game and get you 10 boards a game.
Freezy, but you're asking if you're pushing him up to top 20 or whatever status, he has to do remarkable things to be in that conversation.
So
like you can't just
being a high volume 3-point shooter and a double-digit rebounder is not remarkable.
Well, if you're a high volume 3-point shooter, what are the percentages? He shoots 34% from 3, not 38, not 40.
Okay.
He's below league average. No, that's below league average. Okay. But he self creates a lot, so I can live with it being 34 because he's creating threes for himself.
Who else in the league is doing this?
10 rebounds.
Yes.
And nobody.
Randall.
But that's like ESPN ish. Like it's like, oh, he got 10 rebounds and he shot a lot of threes. But okay. Like then tell Jaren Jackson to just shoot way more threes then.
And he won't be defensive player of the year. And he won't average double-digit rebounds.
I think he will.
No, he won't do that.
He's not gonna get the rebounds because he's a weak side help defender. He's never gonna get the rebounds like that.
No.
He's the last line of defense. Other two guys.
I got you, but you used him as an example. Ask him to do it and see if he gets double-digit rebounds.
Okay, Freezy. Ask Anthony Davis to take 5 more threes a game.
And then watch his rebounding numbers go in the toilet.
His rebounding numbers won't go nowhere.
Here's my example of that. Karl Anthony Towns did the same thing, right? This transition to power forward to do stuff like Randall, and look at
But
his rebounding. Somebody look at
Karl Towns is one of the greatest shooting bigs ever, though. So
And-
you can't. That's
and-
not a fair comparison.
Let me finish my point.
Uh,
Let me finish my point. Karl Anthony Towns is one of the greatest shooting big men ever, right? He moved to power forward. He's still a great shooter, right? But what does his rebounding numbers look like now?
I think it was 7 a game.
No, it was 8. But the year before, he averaged more points and shot a higher percentage from 3.
But he
and
was
averaged
not-
10 and averaged 10 rebounds. And the
Y'all-
year before that, he
y'all
shot
watch
38
Y'all
and
watch your
averaged 10
feet. The
rebounds.
goalposts are being moved. Y'all took your feet in, bro.
I'm saying, Karl Towns has done this. Karl Towns has done this.
No, he
literally
has not.
Freezy. Literally, I can count the years he's taken high volume threes. This last year is the only year he didn't get double digit rebounds, and he missed and he only played 29 games.
Yeah, I was
And
going
if
to say
you-
he missed 29 games. Yeah,
But
He only played 29 games,
yeah, sorry.
no. See,
and he's playing with Gobert. So,
Lee, watch your feet, bro. We moving goalposts around here, bro.
and I don't think Karl Towns is that great. So why are we using that when Karl Towns was 50, was damn near 50, 40, 90, getting 10 boards and 25 points per game? Did you have him as a top 20 player?
What center was it? What position was he playing?
Center.
Center. Right. Okay.
But he was still getting 10 boards.
Right.
And still shooting high volume threes.
Right.
At 40%.
Right.
Averaging
Right.
25.
All right. So
And I still didn't consider him a top 20 player at that time.
Okay.
In my mind, he wasn't. So how can I use that, extrapolate that, and just say Randle's a top 20 player when he's getting similar statistics while shooting worse?
Because first of all, centers don't guard the 3 like stretch fours and power forwards guard the 3. For one, let's be clear. Let's talk about basketball stuff, bro.
Okay.
Mitchell Robinson is not going all the way out to the 3-point line to guard Karl Anthony Towns. Right?
So-
These centers that shoot threes, bro, another 7-footer is not going out there to guard them. And then when the rotation comes to the defensive rotation, is usually a 6'5", 6'6", 6'7" guy coming to defend a guy that's 7 foot tall shooting threes.
Are we gonna apply context to these rebounds or no?
That
I was-
was
yeah,
context. I thought that was
said-
context.
No. Well, what
No,
if I
Trey,
gave you?
listen-
What if? Hold on. What if I gave you context to the rebounds where Randle's contested rebound rate is at the bottom of the league, while Mitchell Robinson's contested rebound rate is literally top 2 or 3.
Okay.
So all rebounds are not created the same. Let's
Yeah,
get
but
that
if you're
misconception.
defending the
out of
long
here.
ball, if you're
Right.
defending the long ball, the rebound is going to be longer because when it comes off the rim, it's going to bounce more mid and it's going to bounce further out than it would be down low.
Mitchell Robinson does not average a double-double
No, I
or
was talking
average
about
10. Like I'm saying, Mitchell Robinson does not average 10 rebounds. Would
Right.
you say Randle's a better rebounder than him?
What I would say to you is add more context. Would just basically based off what you just said.
Is Randle a better
you-
rebounder
you
than
omitted
Steven Adams?
You omitted the fact that Mitchell Robinson, even with a ton of missed games, led the NBA in box outs.
Because that's what he does. That means he's a better rebounder. That's what he does.
No, that means he's a better boxer outer.
What are you boxing out for? Rebounds.
He's boxing out and Randle's getting rebounds.
It's almost to a similar dynamic to when Russell Westbrook averaged 10 boards, because like his contested rebound rate was at the bottom of the league because Steven Adams' contested rebound rate and box out rate was so sky high that it allowed other people to come in and get boards.
You
Like
mean like the person that you mentioned? You used for an example, Jaren Jackson Jr. Did you not?
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. Case closed. We don't have nothing else to talk about.
Ain't no case closed. Is Randle the weak side help defender
Bro, you
that
brought up
Jaren Jackson is?
I did not.
But like the comparison doesn't make any difference. Like the Randle's rebounds are not all hard fought, tough rebounds. So like just saying, oh, he got double digit rebound. No, it's not. It's not like he's scratching and clawing for
in
him.
the NBA is easy.
No, it's not easy, but the context is like most of his rebounds are not difficult compared
Okay,
to
So
guys that
it's
are scratching and
easy. So
clawing.
if it's not
Dre.
difficult, what's the opposite of not difficult?
I'm saying the context is his contested rebound rate isn't that high.
But
So
Dre,
I'm
now
not seeing him
Randall.
boxing out. And would you say Randall boxes out for rebounds like
but
Charles Barkley?
but Dre,
Like was he
this,
scratching and clawing for boards like
can
Charles
I
Barkley?
can I just say something? If
No,
you're
he
going
wasn't.
out, if Randall's
Can't compare
going out
them.
to contest, check this out. If Randall's going out to contest a 3-point shot, and Mitchell is down low boxing, the ball's most likely going to go over Mitchell's head, and that's how Randall gets more rebounds off of him.
Long rebounds.
Exactly, but
He
that's
gets rebounds
still.
the same way Quickly does. He hawks them down,
But you
which
said
is
add
not an
context to it.
indictment.
I'm telling you, that's the context. Yes, Mitchell is a better boxer out when it comes to him actually grabbing the boards. But Randall has a better chance of grabbing more boards because of the 3-point shot went up in the league. So with that being said, it doesn't make Mitchell a lesser rebounder. It just makes the fact that he's not, because he has a high box out rate, doesn't make him a better rebounder. What I'm trying to
Nah,
simply say,
nah, 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 nah. You're a better rebounder when you get like when your contested rebound rate is if you're like put it this way. If your contested rebound rate is like 60%, that means which is at the top of the league, that means you're literally battling against people for rebounds and you're just getting them because you're better at it. You're bigger, you're taller, you're stronger, you're faster.
but then also look at the people who he's boxing out. It's not like he's sitting there boxing out any of the fours or any of the threes. He's boxing out another
He's
center. So
boxing
yeah,
out when
No,
we
he's
when
usually
we
what
boxing
I'm
no,
out
trying
two
to
or
say is
three
this.
people.
nah,
This is what I'm
exactly.
trying to
He's
say.
usually boxing out 3 or 4 people. If you watch the entire Cavs series, he was manhandling them two bigs by himself.
I give you that with the Cap series, but what I'm talking about is you said that to add context, and I'm telling you context. Just because you're boxing out doesn't make you a better rebounder because the 3-point shot
I'm
has
I'm
went up. That's
I'm
what I'm
I'm
saying.
I'm
That's
I'm gonna
how
say I'm
Randall
gonna
is
say
able to
this.
get more
I'm
rebounds.
gonna say this. I think 10 rebounds is just an arbitrary number. I don't really care that he got 10 rebounds. It's great. I don't
Right.
mind that. Him getting 9 rebounds over 10 is not gonna make me change how. Like for instance, if Randall got 9 rebounds over 10, I'm not dropping him to 60th best player just because he got 9.8 rebounds over 10.
I think there you. I
I
think you
think the
might be
double
a.
double things is kind of overstated to me.
I
Like
think you might
Kevin
be a
Love,
Randall hater.
What?
Kevin Love averaged 26 and 14, and ain't nobody thought he was a top 20 player. Nobody.
Back when he was doing that,
And he
I
was
thought he was
and he
top.
was a he was
When he
and
was
he
on the
nah
Timberwolves,
them teams was trash.
Him and Johnny Flynn, yeah, they
Teams
was
was
trash.
trash. They wasn't
Him,
winning
Johnny Flynn,
nothing.
and Derek Williams, yeah, they were trash.
But
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 but the
like
but the, but the
but I'm
point is,
just saying the rebounds thing is like
oh, okay.
if like Randall averaged less assists this year, that doesn't. I'm not gonna view him. I won't say he had a worse year because he averaged 2 less assists than last year.
I'm
It's just counting stats. I'm not worried about a counting stat. I'm
yeah,
talking about straight impact to me.
but you left out a convenient counting stat, and it's funny because it sounds like there is a tinge of Randall non-appreciation.
How am I
Thank
not
you.
appreciating him if I said he's a top 25 NBA player?
But here's the Randall
Well, he's really
non-appreciation.
top 21, 22.
But here's the non-Randall appreciation. You mentioned that Mitchell Robinson boxes out 2 or 3 people, and he does that, and he is a leader in offensive rebounding. We didn't
Yeah,
mention that, right?
yeah.
So when we talk about like the thing, so if he is cleaning the boards on the offensive end, are we suggesting that somebody else is not assisting Mitchell Robinson down low to get offensive rebounds?
facts.
So
Thank
Randall
you.
doesn't box out or do the dirty work. He
Not
just
not nearly as much as not
yeah,
even in the same stratosphere as Mitch Robinson. You can look up box outs per game too.
yeah. It
You
sounds
can
like
look
to
that you can look
me.
up box outs per game, and Randall
I
is
don't. I
nowhere
don't.
in the stratosphere of Mitch. Not
I,
even close.
I don't want to do that, bro. Because for some things, when it comes to hustling, I just like the eye test. You know what I'm saying? I just like the eye test on
Well,
something. Lee,
well,
what's good,
maybe,
bro?
maybe my eye test is different from you because I feel like sometimes he ball watches a lot on defense.
Okay.
Like I've seen him literally,
But
like a
doesn't
lot
that,
of his board. Like, hold on, let me finish. A lot of his boards, I've seen him space out, ball watch the ball, go to the rim, ignore his man, like if he had weak side responsibility, and then it sometimes it bites us in the ass.
Sometimes it does. It does.
So
but
I'm not, and he
A
get,
lot of
and
NBA
he
players
get
do that though.
a lot of NBA players do that, but I'm on a night in and night out basis. I would say 3 to 4 rebounds of Randall is like that. It's not an indictment on him. I think part of that is our philosophy because we want Randall to get the ball and bring the ball up and be a playmaker, right? You have to do that sometimes to get the ball and bring the ball up in transition. You have to get uncontested rebounds. You have to try to seek and dive in and get in through the nooks and crannies to
But
get
he
some
has been
boards.
that player his
Right?
whole life. He's been that player since he was in ninth grade, bro.
okay,
This
Dre.
is not a this is not a
When
new this is
when
not a
when
Knicks Randall.
when when Randall played small ball 5, he had no choice but to box up because ain't nobody else was gonna do it for him.
Right.
But then
Right.
that's the same thing with Mitchell. This is what I'm trying to say. If Mitchell is boxing out and the three ball is being shot more now in the league, Mitchell is not getting the more attempts at it. So of course his percentage is gonna go up as far as him being a better box out because of the longer threes. Now if it's not a three, his radius is gonna go up because it's not as much not as much twos being shot as the
I,
threes.
I'll give
So
you an
his rating
example. Hold on. I'll give you an example where Randall not boxing out killed us against like the Miami Heat. Do you know how many long rebounds the Miami Heat's guards got?
I think it
Particularly those
was
small guys they had
8.
matched up on Randall. They had that small, what's his name, Caleb Martin on Randall, and all Randall had to do was box out and let someone else get the board. But instead, he's ball watching, trying to beat guards to the ball
Because
instead
he
of just
got Mitchell down low.
but listen, if he would have been more of a willing participant to just box out and shield
Hey,
off these guards, other guys on our
Lee,
team
you
can get
ever had a
those.
sprained ankle, bro?
Ah,
Lee,
that would be even
Corey Lee,
Freezy.
you have a sprained ankle?
That would be even Freezy.
I've
That would
had
be
both my ankles sprained.
Freezy. That would
Bro,
be more
Broken
I
ankle.
incent.
had a sprained ankle one time, bro, and the doctor was like, "Hey, man, listen, I can give you this shot in your ankle, and it'll what I'm saying, give you for some relief for about 48 hours.
That would be
But
more
after that,
incentive.
but after that 48 hours is over, it's gonna feel like somebody cut your leg off." And
Freezy.
and
That would
so
be,
I was
but
like,
Freezy. But Freezy.
And your
Dre,
Come
let
ankle's
me
on,
gonna swell up
man.
like a
Dre, hold on,
watermelon.
let me finish.
I'll let you finish. I'll let you
Yeah,
finish.
let
My
me
fault.
finish. Lee, so the doctor takes out this needle, right? And the needle looks like something from a 1920s Frankenstein movie, right? And so I'm laying there, I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna hurt. He's like, yes, it's gonna hurt a lot, right? So the tip of that needle, and so anybody, if you remember that song "Try a Little Tenderness," Otis Redding, bro, when the tip of that needle touched my skin, I
Then
listen.
they're supposed to
I
like make your foot feel cold or something. Like they're supposed to hit you with a cold spray or something.
right, bro. This is Dre. This is like '88, bro.
Oh, they ain't had that
You
yet.
know what I'm saying? So
Put some testing on it.
when that needle, because listen, if you don't know how tender your ankle feel when you sprain your ankle, bro, I started to tell a doctor just cut it off from the knee. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Lee, you had a sprained ankle before, right?
I had a broken ankle and a sprain. I sprained the other one. So yeah, I know.
Bro, could you explain to everybody what your ankle feels like just to the touch when your
Man,
ankle is sprained?
how about when you just not doing nothing and your ankle's thriving?
Yes,
I broke my ankle as well.
bro.
So
Yeah, but
I shattered my ankle actually.
so exactly. So do you know how it feels?
But this is
Imagine you
my
out there
thing. This is my
But bro,
thing, Corey.
but you imagine running up and down the court doing this though,
But
bro.
this is my thing, Corey. If you know you're limited in mobility, all you got to do is find the man that's closest to you and shield them off. You don't
But
got to run
Dre,
out there and get the board. You can stop your man from getting the
but
board.
Dre,
That's
that
it.
limits you. That limits
Hold on
you
a
from
second.
grabbing
You
the rebound
squatting.
because if you
Listen,
box
hold on a
out,
second. BT, hold on a second,
go
baby.
ahead. My fault. My fault.
You're squatting down. You're in a horse stance,
Exactly.
pushing back
That's
with force.
that's
Listen,
worse.
listen. No, no,
That's
stop,
worse
stop,
than
stop and listen.
trying to sprint. And a
Stop
quick
and
twitch
listen.
sprint is worse for the ankle.
Stop and listen for a second, Dre, and understand, bro. You stopping, you squatting, you pushing back with force. You still trying to leverage yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Come on now. And I'm not giving no man no excuse because if he's out there, he's supposed to be at least 80 to 90% healthy, but he was still out there.
Okay,
You
well,
understand what I'm saying?
okay, Freezy. Then who would you move over Randall? Well, Randall over because you said LeBron. That's one.
Yeah.
Is there more? Because you could throw up the thing.
Nah, with the Randall thing, I think the playoff series has us thinking that this dude is lazy. Bro, you can't
Fact.
be lazy when you shoot eight threes a game and you get 10 rebounds, bro.
I don't
It you
consider that
exert
lazy.
you
I just think
exert
it's
too
low
much
IQ.
energy. You
I don't.
exert
I don't
okay.
think. Well, to be
Dre,
fair, as humans, when you're tired, you make poor decisions as well.
Dre.
No. Hey, Greeny, what's good, bro? You still there?
Yes, I'm here. How you fellas doing today?
What's up,
Man,
nephew?
hey man, is RJ Barrett the top 100 player?
RJ Barrett is top five in the NBA. You asking the wrong person.
Over
Top
Brunson.
five in what? Making
What you got?
Kool-Aid?
Brunson up
They
there
don't make
too.
Kool Aid in Canada.
Oh, my bad.
You know, they don't make no damn Kool Aid in Canada.
Yeah, man. So that
Nah, I
means
like
They
I like the topic that y'all was talking about. Yeah, y'all had a good topic
But
going. That's why I was just quiet.
you
all I
get.
got,
Hey, let me,
go,
hey BT, let me ask
cook,
Greeny.
cook,
Greeny,
cook.
you ever had a sprained ankle before?
Plenty of times. Plenty of times.
Greeny, you ever been a big man in a basketball game?
Plenty of times.
Greeny, do you know have you ever played as a big and have been hurt at the same time? And I'm asking Greeny this because I'm asking a big person question. Like
Yeah.
if you not 6'5", I just want to let the people 6'5" and above just answer this question, right?
Yeah, I've been hurt
but
and glad to play in the game. Yeah.
Bro, and bro, do you when you do that, do you notice how the healthy little guards come to you and be like, "Yo, we need some energy," and you are big and you hurt and you battling and banging and you nicked up, and they say, "Hey, man, why you ain't sprint out to the corner for that coverage?" Or you get a or you take 7 trips down the floor, they don't pass you the ball, you don't get a shot, and then you get a rebound, and the first thing they tell you to do is what?
Basketball.
Give me the
Yo.
ball. All I'm saying is for the cats like Randall and Mitch, you know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is I don't want to make a case for them being on Mount Rushmore. I just want to say, man, cut them some slack, bro. Banging down low, bro.
yeah.
When you are
It's
big and
not for the weak.
Greeny, how many basketball games have you left with scratches all over your arm and your back, and you don't know how you got them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Elbow
I mean,
pad.
hey, I done had injuries when I go home and don't even know how that happened. It's just hurting.
I got a question. Freezy. Who in that top 20 would not face any backlash or turmoil or people questioning them if they were hurt in the playoffs and played? Who in that top 20 would not get any backlash?
LeBron James.
LeBron
Yup.
James.
LeBron James gets it all the time. I don't want to hear that.
LeBron James.
If y'all go on social media, they talk bad about that boy forever.
John
Um,
Morant.
yo, Damian Lillard.
Damian doesn't
Yeah.
even. Damian gets it too. Remember when Damian got swept by the KD-less Warriors? You know how bad they was talking about him back then.
Bro, you in the bubble, and I don't know if y'all remember this play, but Anthony Davis sized up Damian Lillard, right? And put the ball on the floor and went right past Damian Lillard, right? And Damian Lillard reached around AD because he was beat, to try to swipe the ball, and he broke his thumb, and he walked off the court, and nobody said a word. Nobody said a word. They were like, "Oh, Dame must be hurt."
You think none of these guys get any backlash or animosity for you?
No.
Tatum got hurt, and nobody said nothing about them losing that game.
But that's not what I'm saying. They are all gonna get something, right?
They all get lambasted, man.
But the varying degrees. Nobody get roasted like Randle, bro. Nobody.
Yeah, Randle plays through injury, and everybody's like, "Oh, he's soft. He needs."
I think the thing is our fan base roasts him, but general around the league, they don't really care what Randle does. It's us that
we don't have the normal fan base.
We're the ones that do it. We're the ones that do it worse. But if we go around like polling around the league, anytime Luka does something screwed up, he gets it bad from other fan bases, like all the 29 other fan bases. But us, it's like we are the worst towards our players.
The top two most roasted NBA players for getting injured and playing injured in the playoffs, Julius Randle and Chris Paul. Nobody gets it like them, bro. Nobody. It's so bad for Chris Paul that people are like, "Yo, I'm just waiting to the third quarter for him to get injured." You know what I'm saying?
Chris Paul talks a lot of smack though, so he kind of deserves it. Because if you're gonna sit there and talk all that smack, say you better than this person, and you sitting there jaw jacking coaches and stuff like that, and then you get hurt all of a sudden, people gonna be like, "Oh well, I can understand why Chris Paul gets it, but I agree with you with Randle." But when Tatum got hurt, nobody said nothing. Everybody was like, "Oh, they lost because Tatum got hurt." But
remember when Tatum was trash in the finals? You heard it from everybody that he was trash in the finals. You couldn't avoid anybody that whole summer that was like,
that's a fact.
That Tatum was trash. Like, come on, we're living in this bubble because we're Knicks fans and we only see what happens to Randle because we only talk to other Knicks fans about Randle. But if we think about it from the greater scale, other teams and other fan bases are just like, okay, like they're not even roasting Randle. Randle's not even on their radar. Like that.
I hadn't heard one Miami Heat fan say one ill word about Tyler Hero missing the playoffs, and I'm in their spaces, bro.
Because you know why? Because they were winning, and I've seen them be like, I've seen them be like, we're better off without him. I've seen it. I've heard it. I've seen it.
Okay.
We should. And then the trade talks now is like we might as well trade Hero because we get into the finals without him. They view him as expendable. Come on, like when we talk about these things, we got to remember it looks worse than what it is, and it probably is worse than what it is because our own fans dug out our players, but. If we're talking about the greater scale or the grand scheme, he doesn't have the spotlight on him from a megastar standpoint where they're poking and like the stuff that Steph Curry gets. Come on, bro, is way worse when he does bad. Anytime he fails, anytime James Harden fails, anytime Embiid fails.
So anytime James Harden fails,
Giannis got it bad, bro, when he lost his first round.
Yeah.
But dudes are calling Jokic a fraudulent MVP that never gonna win nothing. That was the narrative, and that was the narrative.
But when
around NBA circles, we talking about just the Knicks circle.
In 2015, when Steph stepped up and won his championship, everybody said, "Oh, LeBron James had a hurt." They said LeBron James had a hurt squad. That's why he won.
Did you hear this narrative? Oh, Steph Curry didn't even win Finals MVP. He clearly wasn't the best player on that team.
But he stepped up. But
when he was clearly the best player on that team.
Of course, but I'm saying this is what narratives do. And that narrative took off way harder and stronger and lasted longer than whatever we say about Randle. They held that Finals MVP that Curry just got was so sweet to him because he avoided that narrative that he was never the best player on the title winner because he never won. Of course, but narratives never make sense for you.
Right.
Narratives never make sense. We know damn well Steph Curry was the best player on that 2015 team, but they gave it to him. They gave it to Iguodala because he was checking LeBron, and LeBron was still going crazy on him.
But okay, all right, I get what you're saying. In terms of NBA context, okay, I get it. But this is the thing that we forget, right? Me and Greeny were together when this happened. By the way, Randall misses the first game of a playoff series. Obi plays. The team loses, and it's the most jarring loss the Knicks took all season. You remember that, Greeny?
I was there too.
Lee, you was
Yes,
there
I
too, right?
do. Yes, I
You remember
do.
that?
Yep.
And so
Yep.
Randall comes back on that ankle, right? Hoping that the Knicks don't go down 2-0 in the series, right? Randall comes back in that, and you know what I'm saying? And the Knicks win, and all is forgotten for a moment. And Randall didn't play his best game, but you could tell that man shouldn't have been out there on the floor.
Facts.
And at the same time, the Knicks lose that series. And you know what Knicks fans say? Randall choked in the playoffs. Randall didn't box out. Randall didn't scramble to the corner for those threes, all that stuff when we know Randall was hobbled. And I ain't gonna lie to you. I think the same Knicks fans, the fans that did that, would have saw Willis Reed come out the tunnel and only score 4 points in that game, and they would have crucified Willis Reed.
Facts.
He coming out here and he only scored 4 points. I mean, come on, bro. When these dudes play hurt, bro, when these dudes put their bodies on the line like that, can we even if we're not super positive, can we just not be negative? Can we just be net neutral?
That's not possible for this fan base.
But that's what
Why
I'm
can't
asking.
it be? But why can't it be?
That's what I'm asking. Because we lost in game 6 and nobody is blaming Emmanuel Quickly for being hurt. Quickly missed that game.
They blaming
Nobody
RJ and
blame-
Randall
no-
for shooting bad.
Yeah, but Randall was
Nobody
hurt.
is blaming Grimes for anything.
Grimes out there just getting cardio.
Right. Nobody blaming Grimes. Right? Nobody blamed Josh Hart in game 2. Right?
For
When
playing like trash.
when Josh Hart tells Obi to go so that he can rebound, and Kevin Love is grabbing rebounds over Josh Hart so Obi can get out in the open floor. Right? And it's the most ridiculous thing you ever seen in your life. Why, Josh Hart, why are you putting the body on Kevin Love and letting OJ, jeez, I'm thinking white Broncos now. My bad. You know what I'm saying?
The
And
new
letting
Broncos nice though.
Yeah, they fire, bro. But letting Obi get out in the open floor, right? You like nobody is blaming Josh Hart for letting Caleb Martin knock down that 3 to get a 4-point lead. And quite frankly, if Caleb Martin doesn't hit that 4.3 that 3-pointer, and Caleb Martin still, I mean, and what's their point guard name? Not Duncan Robinson.
Kyle Lowry.
With the braids.
Well, what team are you talking about?
Gabe Vincent.
Gabe Vincent still commits that flagrant foul on Brunson. We have the lead right there, bro. We have the lead right there. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's talking about all these other. That's what I'm saying is we pick out Julius Randle and blame Randle for everything that goes wrong in New York City, bro. Rats is taking over the Bronx. It's Julius Randle's fault, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's just what it seems like to me. Like if I ever suggest that Julius Randle is a top 20 player, people argue me down. There is no way that Julius Randle is top 20 when 2 out of 3 seasons Julius Randle proved to everybody that he's a top 20 player.
All NBA.
Yeah.
It's not just that; it's also what he brings to the table. He brings heart because he's playing through injury and still putting up some type of consistent numbers. As fan base, people don't see that, so they just immediately say, "Oh, why he out there then?" But then y'all kill him when he's not out there because when he missed the game in the playoffs, everybody was like, "Oh, why wasn't Randall out there? We could have." I don't get it. This is the whole
Stupid,
logic with the
stupid,
whole
stupid.
narrative.
That's stupid fans.
But that's the narrative talk that you're talking about. That
Right, right.
it's not just one sided where Randall could go out there and give you 30, 12, and people will still say, oh, it's a soft 30. Nobody congratulated Randall when he dropped 50. Oh, because it was the Timberwolves. Like you never give this guy credit and he's playing through injuries. So even as a fan base, it's like, what are we doing? We need to reevaluate ourselves because everybody wants that superstar. Like LeBron James got hurt with the Lakers and walked off the court. Nobody said nothing when he walked off the court at the last, what was it, like a minute or two left in the game, and he walked off the court. Everybody going to be like, oh, he'll be back next year. He'll be back next year. He the GOAT. But then you got a guy who's hobbling on a freaking bad foot. I just want to say his whole foot was messed up,
Well,
not
well,
just
well.
the
Hold on,
ankle.
hold on. Some people got it. This is the way the world works. Some people earn the benefit of the doubt. Let's call a spade a spade. Some people can earn the benefit of the doubt.
But
What
what I'm
LeBron has,
saying
what
is
LeBron has done, has earned him at least some cachet.
and you don't think that what Randall has done playing through injury, constantly being a two-time All
Not enough. That's
NBA
not enough.
in
That's not
3
enough.
years, being
That's
with
not.
us
That
year
enough for
four,
who?
how is that fair?
That's
He
not enough
deserves some
for.
credit.
That's not enough for the fan that you're talking about.
Then that's just being a fan that's just ungrateful because you're not
And
seeing what
ignorant.
he's doing. Just because he hasn't won a championship like LeBron James doesn't mean that he's not uh, as good of I want to say a contributor to his team. Just because he didn't win the championship, that's all narrative talk. If you're gonna watch a player play a game, you need to evaluate him on his game. And if he's coming out here playing for you, especially in New York, that's what we thrive off of. How many times did Patrick Ewing play through injuries? How many times did freaking what's his name? Damn, Anthony Davis. All these guys that we've had in our history played through
Oakley.
injuries, and we gave them the respect. But now Randall come on the scene. Oh, he got to be a bum. He ain't doing nothing. Dude hurt, but he's still putting up numbers. He's still contributing. Look at what happened with the Cavs game. I keep bringing that up. He was hurt the first quarter and a half before they took him out, and he still had 6 assists. He was still contributing, but nobody puts that credit towards him like, wow, he actually went out there, did the best he could, and then he couldn't
Ah,
play the rest of the game. But LeBron James could walk off the court after 2 minutes left in the game and take his jersey off and say it's over with, and everybody's like, oh, it's okay because LeBron James got 4 rings. That's not fair, man. That is not fair at all because if he could, Randall would be on the court 24/7.
And okay.
I'm gonna say like yo, me putting Randall at what 21, 22. Do you know where like actual reporters and other players and voters they put Randall? They rank Randall at like 41, which is absurd.
Right. But Dre, you also said, and I think you and I agree, national reporters don't get to see enough of any
No, they
NBA
don't.
player
No, it's
to,
just
to,
not feasibly possible.
to do a fair ranking.
A fair assessment.
Yeah, yeah. Because I think some people think Scotty Barnes is better than RJ and Randall. And
Nah,
Scotty Barnes is trash.
Barnes is just hyped up because of that rookie of the year that he won. I don't think Barnes is anywhere near. I hate to say it, but RJ, I gotta say, he's better than him. But the thing is that he plays for the Knicks. RJ did a lot. He was our third best scorer. He still stepped up in the playoffs, and for me, he still did the work he needed to do.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. RJ was underwhelming during the regular season.
RJ Barrett is underwhelming. Yeah.
So
Yeah, but he's a late starter. Like,
the least he could have done was play well in the playoffs, in my opinion. That
but
is
he's a
the
late bloom. Like, yeah, okay. What I don't understand is this: if you got a guy who starts off late, that means his y'all immediately say his work ethic is bad. No, he just probably hasn't seen that.
No, nobody questioned his work ethic.
we
No, no, no,
like,
no.
but there's a
I'm
certain
saying the
level of
fans that I've
God
spoken
given.
to.
I'm saying there's a certain level of God given talent. He's just not given that. So
Yeah,
he has to work.
nobody's questioning his heart or his work ethic
He
or his
needs to just do some
professionalism.
yoga or something. That's what he needed.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody's questioning his heart or none of that stuff. That's not what we
Okay.
personally, and I think I speak for the fan base when we question his inconsistencies. That's it. Like there'll be a month where he'll shoot 37% from three, and then his defense is terrible.
Man, we've seen months where he shot 45% from three.
Right, and then his defense will be terrible, and then he'll tighten up his defense, and then his shot will go in the toilet. Right? So nobody's bro, as a Knicks fan, I want RJ Barrett to be great. I want that. Right? But when you see RJ Barrett miss, what did he do? He missed like he went 2 for 34 from three.
Ugh.
There was a stretch where he was like 2 for 34 from three, bro. I think it was in December. It was one of those. It was in December. It was so bad that we were like, no. But then with shooters, bro, they have to shoot themselves out. They have to shoot their way out of a slump, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying, y'all. Okay, he's a late bloomer, and because he's working through it in the beginning, and then later on down the line he does better. Y'all don't even give him credit. Dre, you just said it.
I do give him credit.
Okay, then I must have heard you wrong because you said.
I'm saying that's the least he should do, but I give him his credit. Like you hear me on here enough. Like I've been an RJ supporter, even though how many times have you heard me say development is not linear until my face.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm just saying with that last statement, I was saying that I feel that him being a late bloomer is you have to give him time to get into his groove. Because if everybody else, Klay Thompson could be off, Klay Thompson can't be, he could be missing shots and everybody's okay with it. But then when it comes to RJ, it's, RJ needs to do more, RJ needs to do this, or Randle.
That's just not a fair comparison because remember, we're dealing with guys that have earned the rep and the cachet and Klay Thompson does get it too when he plays terrible.
Yeah.
And he gets it worse because he has a ceiling that has shown that he's been this player for a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And BT too. Here's the thing. At the athletic profile, I think Klay Thompson and RJ Barrett have the same athletic profile. Right? I think they're both, what I'm saying, athletically, right? They're in that same range, right?
Around 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah, and both are
not super athletic.
No.
Built.
Yep.
Pretty built.
Strong-willed. Right? But the difference between RJ Barrett and Klay Thompson is Klay Thompson spent 3 years in the Pac-10. RJ Barrett spent 1 year at Duke, and off to the NBA he went. Klay Thompson was a polished scorer when he left Washington State, right? RJ Barrett was not a polished scorer when he left Duke.
Jack of all trades, master of none. Now he's trying to work on so many different things at one time.
Right.
That's where you get the inconsistencies. Right. So when we talk about like these things, and that's why I keep saying harping on like development not being linear. RJ at 26 is going to be a damn problem. It's just we have RJ at 23 right now.
Right.
And we want that 26-year-old RJ today.
Right.
So we can go win this title.
and then too, when we speak the truth about RJ at 23, people get offended. If you know RJ at 25 is going to be a problem, but he's not a problem at 23, why would people say RJ at 23 is not a problem that we get offended?
I hear you. I just want to
Lee want to say something.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No, I was raising my hand because I agree with Freezy. That's all. I'm one of them people.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah, you right. But that's what. Okay. Maybe I said it wrong.
We get touchy over them.
I feel where you're coming from, Brian. Like, I think you're trying to point out like the double standards.
Yes.
But in the same token, some of these guys have earned the right to have a double standard. If that makes sense.
Well, I agree with you, but
when you have a Hall of Fame career, you can get that.
In the beginning, I'm just saying because in the beginning when Klay Thompson started off, and they had Mark Jackson, they were gonna break up that whole Klay Thompson, the whole Splash Brothers. But
yeah, they were gonna trade him for Kevin Love.
Exactly. Because of the defense, they were saying, "Oh, he's playing too much defense. He's not scoring enough." And then now, when they got the new coach and Kerr, and everybody saw him changing to what he is, to where he does get that credibility, why isn't RJ getting that same time? Because everybody wanted to get rid of Klay Thompson at that moment. Oh, right before he hit.
And everybody wanted to get rid of RJ. So I mean, you're saying that they went through the same thing. Now
Right.
RJ has to hold his end of the bargain and become a Hall of Famer. That's what you're saying.
Maybe I see. Maybe no. I'm just saying. This is no. I see what you're saying. Maybe I was saying it wrong.
It's
I
possible,
see what
Dre.
you're pointing at. But what
I'm,
I'm
I'm,
saying
I'm,
is give
I'm,
them the same credit that is due, because if you can look at Klay Thompson and say he's a Hall of Famer, and you can sit here and tell me that RJ 26 is gonna be that elk of a problem, let's just sit back and wait. Is what I'm saying, because
if,
all
yeah.
these inconsistencies. He doesn't have the 2 years of college like Clay did. He wasn't a polished scorer. And you are right. Development is linear. But
And
to me,
do you know who Klay Thompson's father is?
Michael Thompson,
yes.
Laker,
Klay
Portland.
Thompson's father was the number one pick in the
Yep.
1978 NBA draft, bro.
He knows what
Portland
that.
Trailblazers.
Do you know who he got drafted ahead of?
No.
Michael Ray Richardson and Larry Bird.
Damn. I didn't know that.
Let's have some. So let's add some context to this thing. Do you know who Klay Thompson's mom is?
Go ahead. I'm gonna let
Klay
you talk about
Thompson's mom
I know
is
she's an athlete, but I
was
don't
Miss
know.
Universe.
Oh wait, she was Miss.
Klay Thompson's mom
didn't
was
know that.
Miss Universe, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So he was bred to be a legend.
So yeah, so there is something that he started off the race with. Like he started off the race with some stuff. And even though Julius Randle's mom was a good basketball player, bro, she ain't Cheryl Swoops, bro. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about Asia Wilson. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we talking about she was good, but okay.
I was just a baller.
Yeah, but let me start this argument with Dre right quick.
He going back to you. Ding, ding, ding.
No, I got because I have a beef with 11 through 20.
Okay.
Right. All right. So here goes. Julius Randle is better than Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Jalen Brown.
Knew he was gonna say Brown.
And I'm almost ready to say right now he's better than Anthony Edwards. Right now.
Yeah, that's the thing that I want to say.
I think Anthony Edwards is going to be better next year, but right now,
the Jalen Brown thing. I'm not that high on Jalen Brown. Me and Freezy had I didn't know, but me and Freezy had an argument about Jalen Brown very recently. So
right.
Freezy
I think
very highly.
I think Randall, those dudes 11 through 20. The thing with Devin Booker, I'm not impressed by a dude that gets the greenest of all green lights, bro. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you got the green light and people were like, "Oh, did you see how many points he scored?" Of course, man. He got the green light, bro.
I'll say this really, I'll say this really, not to hold the ankle thing against Randall, but every single person on this list has performed at a high level at one point or another in a playoff series.
Like who?
All of them. Every player.
Like just name. Just name one. Just name
outside of SGA. All of them.
I'm just saying. Just
Anthony
an
Edwards.
example. Just give us an example.
Anthony Edwards had
Jason Tatum. How did Jason Tatum look on his sprained ankle in Game 7?
I said at one point or another during a series, he literally dropped 50 in a Game 7 2 weeks prior.
But he was healthy, right?
Okay.
We're talking about the injury. With the
injury or not, Freezy.
No. The point wasn't that.
And Randall has never performed well in the playoffs. Even when he was healthy, he never did.
So. That's not the point. The point you said it was everybody performed with an injury, and I asked name one.
No. I didn't say that. I said at some point everyone had performed at a high level in a playoff series,
okay.
At some point. Now I didn't say the injury part because that would be hard to do. Like it would be hard. It would be hard to say.
And Jalen Brown's first 2 years in the playoffs, they were not the focal points of their team.
They were also like 20 years old,
right?
And Randall is in the smack dab of his prime,
right? That's not Randall's fault, bro. It's not Randall's fault, bro. He got drafted.
But the thing is, this is my thing. I don't hold Randall to those expectations to being a top 10-ish player. I don't. It's not an indictment on him. I just think he's a top 20, like around top 20, 21, 22.
But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is players that I mentioned in that 11 through 20 range, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Jalen Brown, I think I might rather have Randall right now.
Paul George. Are we like omitting his first couple like playoff runs with the Pacers where he
No,
Paul
killed
no,
us?
George can't.
He killed us
but
Paul
Dre,
George
you're not
cannot
listening
make
to
at
a
what I'm
like
backcourt
20.
saying.
cut.
You're not
At,
listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying I said right now
okay.
to start it, and I said right now to end to emphasize right now. I don't. PG-13 was a beast, right? But I'm talking
Yes,
about
be here.
at this moment, bro. I think Randall is a better player, and y'all know I love Paul George, bro. I love Paul George. I think Paul George is designed for the modern NBA.
Well, which ones are you taking over? You're taking Jalen Brown for sure.
Yep, and Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard was like destroying the Suns, and then then got hurt.
Okay, and then he got hurt, and then what happened?
He sat out because he tore a ligament in his knee.
D- Right, that's what I'm saying. If it's
An ankle is not worse than a knee unless you got like
I,
a complete ligament tear,
right,
something
but
like that.
right, I'm with you. But what I'm saying is if the injury thing is always the injury thing, the injury thing has always got to be the injury thing on other players too, not just Randall.
I'm talking about but this is my thing. Peak performance with or without injury, I'm not sure Randall is apt to playing at an extremely high level. I haven't seen it yet without injury, but I've seen it without injury for all of those guys. I've seen them drop 30, 40 pointers in the playoffs
I know,
for
but
multiple
Won't that
times.
make them better?
but Dre, you keep reading me their resume, and I'm talking about right now. I don't care about.
I don't, but I don't, but I'm
But
saying
Dre,
that I
won't
don't
that
think
make
I
them
don't, but
better?
I don't think any of those guys are gone from that level. I
But
don't think any
if
of those
Randall
guys are
wasn't
not
hurt,
capable of doing those things. I just haven't
okay.
seen Randall do it yet.
I know this is a hypothetical, but if Randall was never hurt, even though we've seen him play through injury in the playoffs, he would be better than those guys because he was hurt when he was still performing. So if he's able to play without being hurt, I agree with Freezy. I think he will be better than them right now. And I'm just talking about this season alone.
And all these dudes, all them dudes that always get mentioned, that's better than Randall. They always have an elite talent next to them.
Yep.
They all do.
Kawhi and PG, perfect. They
Stephen Clay,
played. Yep.
LeBron and
Brown and
AD,
Tatum,
Brown and Tatum. Right, that's what I'm saying, man. I
Booker
mean,
and KD.
Jokic and Murray. Right. What I'm saying is, man, we gotta we gotta cut Randall some slack, bro, because you know what I'm saying. Like these dudes, bro, they perform. The only person up there that I say it can do it without somebody is Jimmy Butler. But think about what Luca did without Jalen Brunson this year. How did Luca look without Jalen Brunson this year?
They tanked. They were trash.
They
They
were
played
trash
better without him.
without Brunson. And listen, I'm not saying without talent in the backcourt because he had Kyrie and they still couldn't pull it off, bro.
Their bigs were trash.
Right, but they bigs been trash for years, bro. All these dudes around. Yeah, because I shout out to We Talk Mavs, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, all they had been doing was moving the deck chairs around with Luca. They hadn't been bringing in talent. It was Brunson. Brunson was good, right? But now that Randall and Brunson are together, Randall gets hurt. We judge Randall with that injury. But if I'm telling you, if Brunson and Randall were healthy, bro, I think.
Well,
Randall
I could say if Jimmy Butler was healthy, that series may not have went as far as it did. Because Jimmy
yeah,
Butler was on a bad ankle too,
yeah,
and then he re-injured it in the finals, and he
He-
re-injured it against the Celtics too.
right. He was on a bad ankle. Randall had a high ankle sprain and a grade 2 ankle sprain on the same ankle.
You talking about
That's
two
why I say he
perspectives?
had a messed up foot.
Right.
His
If Randall,
his
because
whole
the thing
shit was
is,
messed up.
if Randall would have just sat out the playoffs, he would have still been getting roasted right now. It with Randall is you damned if you do, damned if you don't, bro. If you test it and don't go, they're gonna be like, he don't have no heart. He
I
just stealing our money.
I don't. Yeah, I don't go by these narratives. Like I kind of just like I've already like rebuked the narrative. Like, oh, it, he's this guy, and the third. Like it never really has anything to do with basketball. When I talk about Randall, it's solely between the lines
Right. No doubt.
and
I,
how
I
he plays the
respect that
game.
too,
So
bro.
like I don't, and I like I rebuke like the stuff. Oh, he doesn't want to play. Like when he missed the first game against the Heat, it's like, come on, man. His ankle clearly was jacked up.
Right.
It wasn't right. It wasn't normal. Like he was. I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you, Rizzy. At best, he was like 70% of himself.
Nah, he wasn't 70%.
He wasn't
At
even that.
best, I'm
He
saying
might have
like,
been 50%.
No, because I think Jimmy Butler was probably at 70%.
I think Jimmy was screwed up badly because after he rolled his ankle, he ain't even. And you know Jimmy lives for the moment. He didn't ask for the ball for the last 6 minutes of the game.
Right.
That's how I knew Jimmy was screwed up
Yeah.
because he didn't want nothing to do with the basketball,
Right.
and we couldn't capitalize on that when we should have.
And the thing about Randall is this, right? So in game 5, when Randall was hobbled, right? Randall was hobbled trying to get his way through it. In game 5, there's a loose ball, right? Quickly sprints for the loose ball. A Miami Heat player dives at his ankle.
You can say his name.
You know what it is, right?
You can say you
Oh,
know
Larry.
damn well who it was.
right. But my
Oh,
point is,
Larry.
No. It was Bam.
yeah.
Bam hurt like half our roster.
Yeah, he gave Randall a black eye in game 6, right?
Gave him a whole shiner.
Yep. But my thing is quickly had on a fresh sprained ankle, didn't even play in game 6, and Randall is out here on a grade 2 sprain, which is either all summer you off your foot or you get surgery, right? And a high ankle sprain, which takes 8 weeks to heal. But Randall played in game 6 and quickly did not play. Right. And so nobody mentions quickly not playing on a sprain. Josh Hart tweaked his ankle in that same game quickly did.
But you know, Freezy, not everyone's injury is the same.
No. I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. But
talk
what I'm
about the
saying
heart.
is for people that go above and beyond, how about we give them their flowers, bro?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Quickly missing that game wasn't nothing. He missed the game. He was hurt. But if Randall had missed a game, I'd have been like, nah, it ain't nothing, man. He was hurt. Right? But that man chose to play. That man chose to get through it. Bro, anybody in here ever have a sprained ankle, bro?
Yep.
Do y'all know what it's like when your foot touches the floor, the vibration that goes up? Bro, it's like every nerve.
It shoot up
And
your
you-
whole back, man.
Oh
And
my
then your
God.
knee starts hurting because you're trying to take the pressure off you start landing on it wrong. Yeah. Then your knee, that's a knee injury that could happen right after your ankle.
Bro, we used to play with a dude named Big Cliff. So Big Cliff was about 6'8", about 300 pounds, but he was an athlete, right? Tough dude, bro. I remember I set a screen on Big Cliff, and he had my chest hurting so bad. I started to punch Big Cliff in his throat. Right now, mind you, I'm kind of big too. Right, Big Cliff like 6'8", muscle bound dude. Big Cliff is like 6'8" with like 300
Green Mile?
pounds. He like yeah, kind of. Except Big Cliff is like 300 pounds with like a 38-inch waist. You know what I'm
Green
saying?
Mile.
Yeah, Big Cliff. Man, Big Cliff, no lie, hand to the man. I laugh with Big Cliff right now. And he kind of looked like the Green Mile too, by the way. He don't have a deep voice. He got like a real light voice. You know how sometimes people's voice and their body don't match up? That's Big Cliff, right? Big Cliff stepped on my foot, and I heard that man holler. That man was like, "Ow!" And he was on the ground holding his foot. I was like, Big Cliff, get your big ass up. And I looked him in the eyes, bro, and you can see them big cartoon Powerpuff Girl tears coming down. Yo, I was like, yo,
Get the hell out of here.
yo, he a big strong dude. Me and him used to work together in correction a long time ago, right? This dude, bro, when I saw them big Cartoon Network tears coming down his face, bro, you know what I'm saying? That man couldn't talk. And I was like, yo, what? I was like, yo, I was like, you heard a pop? You heard a pop? He's like, no, no. I thought his Achilles was gone because my man Chuck was walking, and one of the little boys, like one of the 7-year-olds, hit a baseball, and Chuck reached down to get it, and his Achilles popped, and he said it felt like somebody shot him in the back of the leg, right?
That's me. I'd have had that last
Right.
year.
And so with Big Cliff, bro, Cliff was like, call my woman, call my woman. And I was like, call your woman? I ain't never heard it, bro. You 300 pounds on the ground. You sound like a chick.
She can't help you up, bro. What you mean?
Bro, no lie, no lie. We made the biggest mistake you can ever make, right? We helped him because we was playing in a middle school gym, right? You know, after hours, you know how they open up the middle school for the industrial games, whatever. So, man, we took his shoe off. We shouldn't have. We took his shoe off, and
And
you
then
could
swole
see,
up.
and you could just see the blood just rush into it, bro. And so the little kids was jumping all up and down off the bleachers. They little kids, they don't know nothing. They jumping down, and the vibration was going down there, and Cliff could feel all the vibration through them wood bleachers. And he got off that thing. And he just laid on the. Yo, don't you know we had the fireman carry him to the hospital, bro? We had a fireman.
You had him
carry
laid
him to
out
the
like a
car.
beached whale.
Yes, bro. Bro, we had the fireman carry my man to the. You know how you put your arms together and let somebody sit on it,
Hmm.
and two people. You know what I'm saying? Because he could not put. Yo, Dre, what I'm telling you, bro, if a feather would have landed on his ankle, bro, that man would have started crying again. Bro, the breeze came through. It was like an October night. The breeze came through and hit that man's foot, bro. He's like, it's cold out here. Cliff, we know it's cold, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Quit your crying, big dude. Quit your crying.
Yeah, but he a big
We
tough
carrying
dude,
you.
bro. Yo, shout out to my man Cliff. Shout out to Cliff. That's my man. Lee, he one of them dudes. He older than us, right? But he always stayed in shape, eat the right thing. You know, you
Hmm.
like Cliff, what you eating, man? I steamed some fish. You know what I'm saying? Like
With
Cliff,
some quinoa and brown
yeah,
rice.
yeah, and some asparagus. He that type dude, right? Bro, Dre, don't you know when we was in the emergency room with that dude, the nurse came and you know how they bring the machine in the room?
Mhm.
She brought the machine in the room and accidentally bumped my man foot.
Oh,
Shit.
felt like a bunch of knives just got
You,
jammed into his ankle.
bro. All I'm saying is I understand the thing with Tatum missing game 7, bro. What I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Listen, respect to Jason Tatum, right? Because he at least was willing to give it a go, right? Jason Tatum did not want to come out of that game, bro. But when you sprain your ankle, bro,
He
you,
played like a shell of himself the rest of the game.
But he still tried. That's what you got to give him credit for.
But everybody's threshold, hold on, everybody, real quick. Everybody's threshold of pain is different and how
right,
you can stand it and the variations of it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta give Julius Randle his props for even the thought that he's like, I can go. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And he probably was at 45, 55%, you know,
Do you
and he still attempted.
right, right.
you guys think that if Randall, just this is a hypothetical, next season gets, let's say, 30 points, 12 rebounds, and like 5 assists, that he actually can get some type of credibility and he's playing healthy? I'm not saying he's hurt at all. Because
No,
to
No,
in
me,
New York, no,
no, because they're not in New
it
York.
don't matter what he do.
no,
It
it don't
don't
matter.
matter.
It don't matter
So
what he
why
do.
he with
He,
us?
because he's one of the best power forwards in the NBA right now, and thank God our front office can see that. You understand what I'm saying? We not what you're talking about is the fan base. The fan base is retarded. Period.
bro.
No matter how you
Right,
look at it.
right.
No,
And
no matter.
lead to your point, bro. You can't even get the boroughs to agree with each other, right?
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Manhattan keeps on making it, right?
Brooklyn keeps
Brooklyn
on
keep on
taking
Brooklyn
taking
keeps
it.
on taking it. Queens get the
And
money.
it.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Nah,
saying?
that's not how it go.
It's
nah,
not
you talking about
how
the
it go,
rap.
bro.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. I dare you. I double dare you. Stop playing with you.
Yeah, nah. But y'all, bro, you can't even get you okay. You ask somebody from Queens who got the best food in the five boroughs, bro. You know what I'm saying? You ask somebody from, and everybody knows the answer is Brooklyn, right? Brooklyn got the best food in the five boroughs, right? You ask somebody from Queens, you know what Queens gonna say? Queens.
Bronx, man, the Jamaican food, West Indies, bro.
Uh,
Okay,
Case in point, I
okay.
got you.
Hold your
uh,
breath. Hold your breath, BT.
yeah. I don't. Dre, Jay, what borough got the best food in the city?
I'm gonna say Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, right? That that should
I
be.
don't even live in Brooklyn though, so I live in Queens.
I'm just about reputation though. By reputation, we all know. Like even with me in Jersey City, I'm like everybody like yo, Brooklyn got the best food. What? Easy.
I don't know if it's easy because, but
Yeah,
this is the thing. New York is so dense. It's you can't lose, regardless. If you know what you're doing,
Fact.
you know where you're going. You can't lose.
All I'm saying is I can go to Brooklyn and get a hot dog and some lemonade, bro, and it'd be like the best. It'd be like the best papaya thing you ever tasted. Pause. Right, but yeah, you could get is hot dogs a sandwich? Because I started to call it a sandwich just now. I didn't want to say hot dog.
yeah, because it's meat
Technically,
and the bread.
technically, it's a
It is.
pause.
Pause.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yo, but what I'm saying is, Brooklyn, to me just got to. But you know what though? Getting people to in New York to come together, stand united with a team, like, bro, cats. Even back in the day, everybody wasn't a Pat Ewing fan.
Oh no, I,
Yeah, they hated Pat.
There are some people still that hate John Starks to this day, bro.
But he wasn't even drafted. He was bagging groceries.
Right.
it was a prerequisite to love Patrick Ewing in my household because my dad's Jamaican, so I'll be put out on the street.
Big up.
Right. On site, you got to love Pat on site, bro. Just as soon as you see him, you got to call him Beast.
I hated when he went to the Sonics, man, and came back. Everybody was
In them
cheering in
ugly
the
Sonics
garden.
uniform.
Oh
Those
my
Sonics
god,
uniforms were so
or,
ugly.
or them ugly ass Orlando uniforms
Yeah,
Oh
and
god.
with the
everybody was
stars on them.
cheering for him when he
Oh
came back to the Garden. I was like, "What you cheering for? Y'all was saying y'all glad you got rid of him."
And then the writers are not writing little fluff pieces about him when they was the main ones dogging him out.
stabbing him in his
Yeah,
back while he was here. Yeah.
saying, "Oh, he
Shout
was
out
such a
to shout
great
out to
Knick."
Frank Isola and all them boys, man.
Yeah,
Mark
man.
Berman and them.
I'm so glad they gone, bro. That's why platforms like this will thrive forever. Because when you give the people the voice, now when you don't have to just take what people give you, but you can contribute to the conversation, it makes the conversation more fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? The conversation is more in depth. You know what I'm saying? It's not just, you know what I'm saying, what the people say. So
Agreed.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So Jalen Brunson's not in your top 20.
He is in my top 20.
Jalen Brunson's in your top. Oh, you have him 11 through. So where's Jalen Brunson? Is Jalen Brunson
I mean, bring it back up.
the 17th best player?
Bring it back up.
I got you.
I think he like 14, 15.
Let's see. We
Jalen
going
Brunson's
off.
better than Jimmy Butler. Sorry.
I don't know if I can say that. Not just yet. I mean, remember, the dude went to the finals, and he like for as well as Brunson played against Miami, and we lost. Jimmy Butler played even better against the number one overall seed. Like the dude averaged like 38 or something silly,
Okay.
dragging that team to that series victory. Now his teammates helped him out the next series because he wasn't all the way right,
Right.
but he still won the
Scoring
series.
like
So I can't So I
He
can't.
scored like 98 points or 96 points in 2 games. Yeah,
It's like
Right.
that was
unbelievable.
crazy. I was
I think.
calling
I
him the
think. I
thin
think
man
he.
that year.
I think he's better than Jalen Brown. I think he's better than Anthony Edwards as of right now. The series against the Cavs, I think he's better than Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah,
I think he
where
might
is
be better
Mitchell?
than. I think he might be better than Devin Booker.
I think he's more impactful than Giannis.
You wildin'.
No,
Nah.
no,
I can see why, because Giannis had a bad year last year. Look, I
no. That's
keep bringing it up. The Charlotte game, he got held to 7 points on Charlotte.
no.
I will
That's not what I'm
continue
saying.
to say that.
I'll say this, Freezy. Yeah, impactful, fine. They lost in 6 games just like we lost in 6 games.
No, that's not. That's not why I'm saying that. What I'm saying is
Because he's a two-way player and he gets you the same 30 that Brunson was giving you.
that's not. But I'm not talking about Brunson. I'm talking about Jimmy Butler and Giannis.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, you're
Oh,
saying he's
okay.
more impactful than Giannis.
Then Giannis, yes. What I'm saying to you is, if you give Jimmy Butler the roster that Giannis has, I
Yeah,
think
they
they're the
win.
NBA champs.
And plus, also, you still have Drew Holiday and Lopez, who are top 3 or
But they
4
getting
in the
old. They
defense.
getting old.
It
I,
don't
I,
matter. They still were top defensive
yeah, I'll,
players.
I'll say this, Freezy. They might be NBA champs. I'm not gonna guarantee. I'm not gonna lock it up because remember, them dudes went to the finals and they needed Giannis to drop 50 to close it out. They
right.
need every little bit out of Giannis, and Giannis was playing at like a ridiculous level in that
Okay.
finals.
Okay. So swap out that roster and put this year's Miami Heat roster without Jimmy Butler. And does he still need to score 50 or does he need to score 140?
And he got him as a great, real great.
Right. Think about what I'm saying. Think about what
Man.
I'm saying to you. That roster had Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, Lopez, Bobby Portis, DiVincenzo, all them guys, right?
Well, okay, I'll say this.
Swap out that roster and put in Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin, Duncan Robinson, Bam, and Kevin Love.
And I'll say this to that point, Freezy. It took unsustainably hot shooting for them to beat basically every team that they beat. It just,
Yeah,
like they were literally the worst shooting 3-point team in the NBA, one of the worst, and then they turned around and became the best in the playoffs.
but how
Right.
many times did you see Butler
And they
come
did
back
that
on?
for 3 straight series against good defenses.
But how,
They were shooting 50% on contested threes. Like
Okay.
it was just mind boggling. Like if any team could shoot like that, they'd make a finals run.
But what
If we shot like that, we would be up in the finals.
but I was
Right,
gonna
but-
say, go ahead, Fizzy, my fault.
yeah, I just want to finish. Y'all let me finish my point. The point I'm getting at is I'm not saying that Jimmy Butler is a better basketball player than Giannis. That's not what I'm saying.
Impactful.
What I'm talking about is impact. If it can't listen, can Giannis drag 11 Joes to the NBA Finals? No. Can Jimmy
But what
Butler
if
drag
those
11 Joes
but
to the
what
Finals?
Freezy?
Yes.
What if those Joes
Trey, let me
started? What if
Okay.
those Joes started shooting 45% from three on highly contested threes?
But
Then
Butler
what are you
stepped
supposed
up
to do?
on defense, though. That's the point, too,
But
though.
that's what Giannis does.
allowed them to-
Giannis plays defense.
Y'all not here. Y'all not letting me finish.
No. Finish, Freezy. My
Yeah,
fault.
my point is the reason why those dudes stepped their game up is not because they as individuals came together as a collective and supported Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler raised the thing for them so that they could be better. Jimmy Butler made his teammates better. Right?
I'll agree.
Giannis. Oh, okay, bro. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll agree. I'll agree with you, Freezy. He made him better, but the players got to like Freezy. You don't think Jalen Brunson makes everyone better, but ultimately the players got to execute, right?
But I'm not talking about Jalen Brunson. I'm talking about
Jimmy. I'm saying
Jimmy Butler
like
my Jimmy Butler and Giannis thing is simple.
Okay.
Giannis is a better individual basketball player, right? But what I'm saying is Giannis has dudes around him that are great NBA players, right? But if you take Giannis off of that team and put LeBron on that team that Giannis is on, LeBron with those same dudes gets the same result that Giannis does,
But
right?
you build a team. The way they build a team is identical to how LeBron will want his team built anyway. Like
Okay.
LeBron wants a point guard that plays high level defense and can space the floor. LeBron wants a big that can space the
So
floor.
you agree with me?
Yeah, like
Okay.
when you build a team around LeBron and Giannis, if you look over like the last 10 years or so, their their team buildings are almost identical. Like how you build around these guys, you want floor spacing bigs, you want dynamic
That's
guards.
modern NBA basketball though. Is
Yeah,
what
yeah,
what I'm saying to you is I understand that Giannis is a great player.
yeah, yeah.
But if you take Giannis off of that team and put Jimmy Butler in his spot, I think Jimmy Butler wins a championship this year with that team. If you put
That big
LeBron
number.
in Giannis's spot, LeBron wins an NBA championship with that team. And I would
LeBron
almost
this year or older LeBrons? I
no
don't know
LeBron
about
this
this
year,
year.
and I would even say Jason Tatum this year in the spot in the place of Giannis wins the NBA championship. Right. So and what I'm talking about, and I know Giannis is a better basketball player than all those dudes I mentioned. But what I'm
I'll
saying
say this. You
in
can
terms of impact,
yeah.
how a player impacts a team. That's the reason why I always pound the table for Randall, because listen, this is not the first time that the Knicks signed a journeyman power forward that put up good stats on a bad team. Right? It's not the first time that has happened for the Knicks. It happened for years and years and years. Randall came here and took advantage of this stuff. We knew Randall was good from day one when we got him. People were talking about no handle Randall and dubious handle and all of that stuff, right? But Randall was 20 and 10, and people were saying empty stats, right? But the very next year, Randall got a team of Alfred Payton, Reggie Bullock, Alec Burks, RJ Barrett, Nerlens Noel, Norvel Pell, Derrick Rose to the first round of the playoffs. And we don't want to give Randall credit for that.
Sure did.
He got him to
If
the playoffs for sure.
yeah, if you put that team around Giannis, Giannis would have been demanding a trade, bro. You'd heard Giannis trade rumors. If you'd have put that team around LeBron, LeBron would have milked the injury for 6 months, bro.
But this is where optics and perceived talent comes into play, because perceived talent states you got to strike while the iron is hot for this guy, because why would you waste that talent? That's not afforded to Randall, because generally the league around the league they don't view Randall as that top five talent that you need. You must build this team around him, or or like you're gonna waste this potential championship. Like, do you like Freezy? Do you think Randall can be the best player on a championship team?
Yes.
This is where we might differ. I think Randall is very talented, but there's a lot of guys in that top 20 that aren't good enough to be the best player in a title team.
I disagree, bro. I think if you're in the
I don't
top
think Paul
20,
George is good enough to be the number one on the title team.
okay, I know you just said that. I know. I got you. What I'm saying to you is you may be thinking about winning a championship one specific way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Freezy, if you swap out Randall for Jokic, and they do it by team of committee, that's a particular way. You think that team gets to the finals?
No.
Okay. Then you can change it up. You could do it the super team way. Well, but if you're doing a super team, Randall probably is not the number one guy on that team.
I disagree with you also on that one.
Well, who on a super team would be not like
No,
Okay.
no,
Okay. Actually, I got a question for you.
because the reason why I disagree with you is because super team it provides a wide range of outcomes. For one, is a super team. So, for instance, is a super team Luca and Giannis? Is that a super team?
No, it's three players.
It's two players, right?
Three
Right,
in my mind is three. Three All-Star and All NBA caliber players.
right,
That what's making super team. Now, otherwise, it's just a great tandem, and then you have great role players.
right. But you're not just talking about a great tandem. You're talking about two top five players.
No. I'm in my mind, a super team can be three top 15 players.
And in my mind, a super team is great players 1 through 5, and they don't all have to be in the top 20. You can have 5 players in the top 50.
Okay, this is where I'll give you like insight on why I don't think he can be that type of guy or the number. For the most part, Freezy, outside of maybe Giannis, guys that have been the number one guy or the best player on a title contender or the best player on a championship team is a guy you can rely on to carry you down the stretch last 5-6 minutes. They're very efficient. Even during this season, Freezy, Randall was one of the least efficient closing players. He's just not very clutch. And that's not an indictment on him. That's just not his skill set. He's not going to be the
No,
guy
that
can.
that mean what about his team?
Hold on, let me finish, Freezy. Individually, as a number one guy on a title contending team, 95 times out of 100, the guy that is closing games out is not shooting 30 something percent from the field, low 30s in clutch moments. Clutch meaning the balance in the game is 5 points or less than 5 points, a close game. Even during this regular season, while Brunson shot almost 50% from the field, Randall shot like 32% from the field. And this was Randall's best individual season with better talent around him. Randall just doesn't have the makeup or the skill set to be the guy that can close out a team or you can just clear out a side and be like, yo, Randall, take us home. He's just not that particular guy. And then when you see Brunson, Brunson has shown on multiple occasions that that's just what his skill set is. And I weigh that part of the game very highly, which is why I even have Brunson above Randall, because some people would have Randall above Brunson. I don't fault people for that, but that's how I view the game, right? If I could put the ball in your hands and you could carry me the last 5 minutes and I ain't got to think about nothing, it's just autopilot, I value that trait and that skill set.
And for that reason, your evaluation, your summation is flawed.
For who? For who?
For what you just said, the entire thing. I think it has.
For which
I think
player?
It has cracks. I think it has cracks in it. You just said at the very end, you summed it up with, give a guy a ball in the last 5 minutes of the game and let him carry you home,
and let him be the decision maker.
Right.
Either he scores or he makes the the smart decision to pass, and he won't turn the ball over. Which is all three things that Brunson does at a high level.
I'm here to tell you that basketball is played on two ends of the floor. For one,
are you saying Randall is a good defender? Because he's not.
No,
what he's alluding to is that Brunson is not a great defender.
Yeah,
of course.
Brunson is not. Let me finish my point. If y'all let me finish my point, y'all wouldn't have to explain it for me. I could explain it myself. Bad. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is this: the guy that Dre just mentioned, bring you home he's going to have supporting players on a roster with him. He's not going to do everything by himself. It's the reason why there is a such thing called super teams in the first place, because no matter how much talent one player has, no one player is able to win in this league by themselves, period.
No.
Right? So the whole super team thing is a flawed concept, because we assume that if you put one great guy on a team, and then if we make it Gladys Knight and the Pips, that you can win with Gladys Knight and the Pips. You can't.
What about the 5 heartbeats?
Right. It's okay. All right. One of these days, I'm gonna finish a point. One of these days, man.
No, I said, what about the 5 heartbeats? So it was a joke I was mentioning. Nah, I was agreeing with your point. I was saying it was just a joke. Like, ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. You can't just do it by yourself.
Yeah, no, I'm saying Julius Randle can be the best player on an NBA champion, right? And I'm not just saying Randle. I'm saying any of these guys in the top. Where's Randle at? Where do we put Randle?
20. I have him 22-ish.
21, 22, 23, 20. So we got Randle at 24, right?
But it's not really in order. A lot of them, you just slide it up there. I didn't really have a particular order for that. Because I have them really like 22.
What I'm saying is any of these top 30 players can win a championship being the best player. Any of these top 30 players.
I don't believe so.
Okay, you got it.
Well, actually, you finish your point because you have a different. I've been
trying to get to
my
it,
fault.
bro.
My fault, Freeze. My fault.
So what I'm saying is any of these top 30 players can win a championship by themselves, right? Say, for instance, I'll take a random person. I'll take SGA, who's never won anything, right? SGA is a stat padding dude in a small market with nobody looking, right? You can take 4 dudes from 30 to 80 and put around him where he is the best player, and that team can win a championship. Right? You could say for instance, you could take SGA, Bam Adebayo, I'm just trying to find so SGA, Bam, Kyrie, Gobert, or Bam's a center, right?
Yeah, Bam's a center.
Bam's a center. Let's find a power forward. Jaren Jackson Jr. You can go Bam, Jaren Jackson Jr. SGA.
I would say Laurie Marketing would probably be a better fit.
Or something you can where SGA is the best player, bro, and you can win a championship with that, bro. Because nobody's gonna tell me that the Denver Nuggets starting 5 has 5 players that are in the top 75. They don't.
But they have the best player by a wide margin.
Okay. Right.
Yeah. I mean, I feel you to that. I feel like that. I think like the idea of the guy being the best player is a lot like a best player on a title winning team is a lot more players than people might think. But I don't think the number is higher than like 10 people in my mind. You have it more to like 30, top 30.
Right.
I don't think it's higher than like 10 as the best player because it's you have to have ultimately you need to if you're having like one guy and then you having filling in the roster with great players, the guy that you're like just like you said with Jimmy Butler, he has to have a quality where he can elevate guys around him.
Right.
To a title winning level, right?
But Dre, you said that and Anthony Davis and LeBron won a championship in 2020.
What about it?
They were not top 10 players when they won their championship.
What? Yes, no. AD was a top 10 player at the time. What? No. AD was a top 10 player at the time. You can pull up what is it? You can
was
pull
Jamal
up
Murray a top 10 player?
No.
Jokic was.
Jokic is playing at a generational level. That's just like he was playing as something that people would say we've never seen before, but we have. But it's something that you seldom see. That skill set. But at the time, Freezy, you could look up power rankings or players ranked in the 1920 season. People were having AD as a better player than LeBron, even though LeBron won Finals MVP. I know you remember the time too. People were saying AD was this, that, and the third. AD was shooting like 40% from three in the bubble, playing out of his mind in the bubble. He was lumping up Jokic in the bubble.
Yeah, I just find it hard to believe that
It was, and they were both
only a
viewed
top
as two top 10 guys.
only a top 10 player can win a championship.
But I don't believe it's a top 10 player. It's the skill set of said player because if you ask someone on a regular season, they might not even consider Jimmy Butler a top 10 regular season player because his numbers decrease in the regular season. He doesn't really
But
take it
Jimmy
that
Butler
serious.
hasn't won a championship though.
He hasn't won a championship, but he's gotten to multiple finals. So that
Right.
shows me he has a certain skill set and an ability to get there. Granted, he has great coaching and some role
I think
players.
I just think that's luck, timing, and a whole lot of other good things going their way.
I'm gonna give him credit. I'm gonna give him credit though. You got to give him
You're
some.
giving him too much credit. You're giving him
You mean too much credit? But Freezy said if you swapped out Giannis with that boy, he's going to the finals. So at some point,
Yeah.
either he's a superstar or not.
Yeah, or he's impactful.
Yeah,
That's the word I use. I didn't say the superstar thing. I said impactful.
I think the idea of superstar is. I don't think you. I think if you're impactful, you're a superstar. If you're not, you're just a star.
Now I do agree he's a star. I just and impactful. Superstar.
Can Julius Randle win a Champions League? Can Julius Randle win a championship
Hell yeah.
with it being the best player on the team? And I agree with you.
Hell
Bro.
yeah. Hell yeah.
I
Hell
agree
yeah.
too.
I agree with you too, bro. I think it's shade towards guys that are not elite that they
Or
can't
who's
win.
not considered elite because this is all consideration.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not to say that certain players aren't who they are, but we got to give our own players their props, man. If we don't love our own kids, who the fuck will? Excuse my language, but who will?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just crazy.
But y'all
because
conflating
even
that
if-
like with me hating Randall. I don't hate Randall.
No, I would never
that's
say
not-
that.
that's
No,
not
that
what
never
I'm
came
saying.
out my mouth, brother.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, you
I'm-
speaking in general, not me, just in general.
Yeah.
I got
You know
what?
what?
But I was operating on before we answer all the other questions and
Yeah.
insert some other questions. The question was, can Julius Randle win a championship being the best player on a team?
Yes.
That was a question on the table, and I said yes. Right.
In my mind, I don't know if he has the fortitude just
Right.
yet. But that's an assertion. I don't know. I'm only going by like his individual play when the leverage is very high. He's just never been a high
Okay.
leverage performer.
Right. I get it. But also at the same time, you have never seen Julius Randle on a great roster. We taking data on with Julius Randle on rebuilding rosters.
I'm talking about last year. I'm giving you
Right.
data
This
from
He
last
was
year.
hurt.
Last year.
No. I'm talking about
Last year's
regular
roster
season.
was a rebuilding. Last year's roster was a
I'm
rebuilding.
talking.
roster.
I'm talking about the one that just passed.
That season. Yes. This year.
47 wins is rebuilding.
Yes.
All right.
Did we
Compared to what we had
exceed,
before?
did we exceed expectations?
Yes.
Yes. But that doesn't snuff out the fact that this team is still waiting on young players to develop and is aspiring to add more talent. That's what this roster is. We can't in fairness to everybody listening to the conversation, we can't sit up here and be like, yo, this roster is set. I can't wait for the season to start. We're not in that mode yet. We're not Milwaukee or Denver. Oh, our roster's set, bro. It's a hard time making this roster. Nah. We're constantly trying to add talent to this roster. Means we're rebuilding and retooling.
We as in us, not the front office, because they ain't.
The front office ain't doing that. Yeah. The front office ain't doing that. But I'm saying is the status of the roster. If you're looking at the status of the roster, Julius Randle has never been on an elite roster. So to say that he can't be that guy, we don't know because we've never seen him in those situations.
Or a roster that's consistent.
Right. Oh, that too. Thank you, BT.
Because what I was gonna say is with this year, him and Brunson and
everybody we have, like I brought back, if can he be the guy with a 30 and 12 type? Y'all said no. And that to me is MVP right there for the finals if we make it. Because if you got a guy averaging 30, 12, and putting in work, he could do it. And Drake, again, we've seen Randall with the inconsistencies, not the consistent team, and most of the time he's playing hurt. And no matter what you say, everybody's gonna go back to the Atlanta series. Oh, he only won one game. But if you look at it now, this is the first time he has the same team. Yeah, we ended Knight and Vincenzo, but trust me, he's gonna be more consistent. He's gonna be much better.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, man. I'm not. All I'm saying, I'm not saying that Randall is a miracle worker. But you know what? You know what? How about this? I'll put it to you like this.
Mhm.
Say somebody with an exceptional talent. Say Dre is here. Like say Dre is the number 2 chief rocker in the universe. Right.
Wait,
Right.
hold on. You already gave somebody that title. You sure?
No, I'm using this as an example. I'm just using it as an example. Like, say Dre is the number 2 chief rocket in the universe. That means he's out of here, bro. Right?
This man Freezy a fool.
And you say, man, but I don't know, man, if he can do it with, you know what I'm saying? Because at nighttime, sometimes it'd be 50 viewers, sometimes it'd be 150. But I ain't never seen Dre get it up to 10,000 viewers at one time. Right? To say that Dre can't get it up to 10,000 viewers at one time is not fair, because maybe the dude that's with Dre is not supplying him with all the tools. Maybe the show is not on OBS. Maybe the thumbnails are whack. Maybe the topics are whack. You know what I'm saying? Maybe instead of doing it on and StreamYard, maybe we should be doing a live studio audience. Maybe we should be in a studio. And so if you don't equip Dre with all the stuff, how can we assume that he can't be these things? And then you look at the guys that are ahead of Randall in all these rankings and see that they have everything and say Randall can't ever get there is not fair. Because these teams have everything, bro. Tatum and Brown, they have infrastructure, great coaching, rabid fan base, spend money, all those things, bro. Randall
And a
don't have
bench.
Randall don't have a third of that. Randall don't have a third of that, bro. As a matter of fact, the organization is hoping Randall can have another great season so that they can look better. You feel me? I mean, when you look at Milwaukee, they built a brand new stadium for Giannis. Milwaukee has the most modern, state-of-the-art basketball arena in the NBA, all to keep Giannis. Right? They have all these things to help keep and support Giannis. Bro, these teams, they have all these things, bro. And Randall, you know what Randall has? Tom Thibodeau and a top 3 pick that is inconsistent.
And a
No
second
shade
round
on
draft
RJ.
choice.
No shade on RJ, because when he get 26, he's gonna be a heck of a player. But right now, he ain't that dude. No disrespect to him.
But Freezy, to that point about Giannis, he showed, like, we got to remember, before he even won his title, he was on teams that were poorly put together, and he was dragging them to the playoffs. He was consistently putting up 25 plus on high efficiency, no matter what. When you do that, regardless of what context is, teams are more inclined to be like, I gotta make the big move. I got like the Drew Holiday move where they basically
Trade
tossed out.
away their future. Yeah.
Yeah, you're more inclined to do those things when you're not an all star every other year, Freezy.
Yeah.
When you do it every year, when Randall's all NBA from every year from age 25 up, teams are more inclined to do the big move. If this front office knew what they were gonna get coming into this season with Randall, right? They would have popped the big move off already. But when we talk about like someone that might might fall. Now I won't say fall off, but might have an up and down year. You don't get the benefit of the doubt. Like when we talk about Giannis, Giannis had 4 or 5 years straight in a row, just dominance, regardless of who was around him. That makes your team or the front office go, okay, yo, we need to do something because this guy is this. But you're making the assertion that Randall, like you say it yourself, Randall is great every other year. Well, we need Randall to be great every year so this front office can get up off their ass and not be scared to make the big move. But if they're hesitant because they think Randall might not be great year over year, that they're gonna be like, okay, we gotta make sure we make the most perfect of perfect move. The Drew Holiday move was not the most perfect move. They traded a ton and they gave him a ton of money just for him to be the third best player
Dre,
because Giannis was already that guy.
Dre.
We want Randall to get to that level where he's just consistently dropping 25, 26 on 55% shooting, playing elite defense. That it's just not fair because no matter what the context is, you're like comparing him to something that he hasn't done yet. Will he do that? That's unforeseen. I mean, I'm not gonna bet against it because he's shown me all the talent in the world. It's just consistently doing it is hard. It's very, very hard, bro.
But Dre, them actually backing him this time, okay, them not making a move is making a move because now they're backing him up with the same team he had last year with the small key moves. That is the move. That is the move right there. They
But
don't need to
that's
go
not
out
the,
and
the
get.
that I don't believe this front office believes that's the championship winning roster.
No.
I think this front office believes they're trying to manicure and be in a prime position for the perfect move, which I don't know if that's ever going to exist. You got to start operating kind of like how the Bucks operated. You got to put some faith in Randall that he continues to grow and he hits this ceiling, this top 10 ceiling or something. Because if you keep waiting for this perfect move, regression is going to happen somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to do something. That's the thing. So when we talk about these guys, Freezy, it's not that I'm down Randall's skill set. It's your past ultimately dictates how you move in the
But the
future.
question is, and I know Randall was used as an example. I think the question is more along the lines of can a guy outside the top 20 take his team to the championship? Randall is that guy. We use an example. He was listed at 24.
What's the last time like a guy that you thought was like an outside top 20 guy led a team to a championship? Chauncey Billups.
Hmm, I don't know.
It got to be Chauncey because everybody else it was at worst top 10, most of
I
the time
don't.
top 5.
I don't know. That's a very, very good question. I don't know the answer to that right offhand. That's a very good question.
And to be absolutely honest, I think Brunson is that guy that's going to be pushing into that top 10 category. That's just what I think. But I could be absolutely wrong. I could be
Yeah.
dead wrong.
Yo, East Blue Drew said, I'm defending Randall like he dragged us to the Eastern Conference. Yeah, yeah. I'm not okay. Let me say this. East Blue Drew, take out Randall's name and insert Quincy AC and tell me what you think. That used to be your starting power forward. Take out Julius Randall's name and add Noah Vonleh,
What about Ronnie Turioff?
Ronnie Turioff, Kyle O'Quinn, Derek Williams. Insert
Othello
the
Harrington.
Henry Ellenson.
Whoa,
Thank
whoa,
you.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, Thal Harrington part of the Knicks now. You ain't got to slide everybody.
You know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm not defending Randall like he's Giannis. What I'm saying is
Oh, I'm
I
not. I'm definitely not moving Randall.
right
Someone in the chat's thinking, "Oh no, you must be out
right
your mind." No, hell no.
right yeah. What I'm saying is is can a team with Randall as a major cog win a championship?
As a major card,
Absolutely.
yes. As a major card,
Absolutely.
yes. Yeah.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro.
Uh,
Right?
this is this is yeah. I agree with you in that part. Like I just don't know if he maybe 1A, well, like 1B to 1A, but not just outright 1A without question the best guy. I don't know about that, but
R-
one
But
B maybe,
but
one B
it's not.
maybe.
If Randall was a 220-pound small forward, I would say yes. But
Like
this is but
could he
this is the
be?
thing.
I
This
was
is the,
gonna
hold on,
say,
hold on. Let me finish. This is the thing that I've been saying for forever, and I think people misconstrue my disconnected conversations. Unfortunately, all the information from one show to the next is not always on the same show. My stance is a bruiser like Julius Randle can't win championship. A bruiser can never be the best player on an NBA championship team. Period. It's why Giannis had to go get Bobby Portis. So Bobby Portis could be that so that Giannis can do all the other stuff. Bruisers cannot win NBA titles. It's just what it is.
unless it's a one of one guy like Shaq. That's about it.
Exactly. I was thinking
And
about
that's
that.
one of one. That's just
N-
one of one. That's not. And
n-
then
but
he needed a 1B.
but Shaq was not on those teams, if you remember. Even though Shaq was a physical player, he was not the enforcer.
Oh yeah. But is
Kobe.
Randall's our enforcer? You think he's our enforcer?
Yes.
I
Every
agree.
time bro, you didn't see Scotty Barnes? You didn't see Scotty Barnes about to make Quentin Grimes cry at center court on MLK Day? Talk about
You
he not
keep
him.
bringing that up.
Quentin Grimes was about to cry tears, bro. You know, Randall is our. Yo, as a matter of fact, you don't remember Randall almost throwing Cam Johnson to Tempe, Arizona? You know what I'm saying? Randall got kicked out of the game. Knicks fans were crying. When? Why is Randall standing up for himself? The game is on the line. Wait a minute. Did you just say, why is Randall standing up for himself? Right? Think about how many altercations have you seen RJ Barrett in?
Zero.
Right? How many altercations have you seen Mitchell Robinson in?
Zero.
Zero. Right?
Quickly.
How many altercations have you seen any Nick in outside of Randall?
I honestly think Randall is the new version of the hate that Ewing used to get at
Yeah,
this point.
Randall's our enforcer, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And enforcers. When you think enforcer, you think names like PJ Tucker, right? Right, because Embiid is a big. He can be physical, but you know who they put? They put PJ Tucker beside Joel Embiid, right? Right. I mean, listen, Clint Capella was good, but you know who they put besides Clint Capella? PJ Tucker. Right? Do we have a PJ Tucker on this roster? No. It's right, bro. Think about this. When's the last time you seen Obi Toppin in an altercation? Dre, am I off with it? Have you ever seen Obi Toppin in an altercation?
Well, with Tom Thibodeau at the end of the
Right,
season.
with Tibbs, he infight, he friendly fire. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, how do we not think Randall is the enforcer when every time a scuffle happens, Randall is there?
And he backing up the players that he's doing it for someone else as well. He's not even defending himself. He's defending
But if
others.
you're that
Everybody.
important to your team, you can't be at risk to be a head case. Well,
Yeah.
head case is not the right word.
Nah, I'm just saying
Just
the only
hot temper, like he just is.
the only thing, but he's an enforcer. Dre. And listen, the only other person that has that enforcer mentality on the roster,
Josh Hart,
no, Josh Harding. Josh Harding.
Mitch.
He a jelly. No,
Hartenstein.
Hartenstein. Exactly. Hartenstein is the only dude that when stuff get hot, he start popping like ozone. He the only one. Yeah, everybody else is backing up the middle court to mid court, letting the referees get in between them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the
Quentin
game
Brown's
with
by the bench.
oh, Lee, you remember the game where
Yep. Yep.
the Golden State game where they had a shooting guard off the bench was all in quickly face.
Yep.
I forgot it's the dude, the 6'3" dude. They had a dude. I think the night before that he put up like 50 on Dame or 40 on Dame, and then they played the Knicks and he was just
To my
and
pool.
like, yeah, it might yeah. Yeah, bro, come on, bro. It was so ultimately what I'm getting at. My whole point was the whole reason why I spoke for that long is enforcers can't be your best player. It just can't be. They just can't. It's just it's the reason why. If y'all remember, anybody remember the Indiana Pacers with Jamal Tinsley, Steven Jackson, Ron Artest, Jermaine O'Neal? Y'all remember that? They had 5 dudes in a lineup that was enforcers, and for that reason, they didn't win an NBA title. All their best players were enforcers. Ron Artest, Steven Jackson, Jermaine O'Neal, Jamal Tinsley, all them dudes, bro. If everybody want to fight, who gonna play? That's all I'm saying, man. That's the reason why if I go with Dre's thing where Randle has to be a 1B, it's because of that. Not because Randle doesn't have talent as a basketball player.
Oh no. I'm not saying he doesn't have talent. I think there's just a particular. I don't think, but this is where it comes in, and it's kind of confusing for some, because I don't think Randall's a top 10 talented player in the league, but you don't need all talent to be one of the best. So
right, because Jimmy Butler's not top 10 talent, but Jimmy Butler,
and there's a ton of guys that are way more talented than Jimmy. So
right.
It isn't all a talented thing, but it's also like an ability, as you said, an enforcer, an ability to perform under high duress at a high level, and that is something even great players don't have. Even top 5 players don't have. It's just hard to do.
Right.
But playing through injury, doesn't that count for what you just said?
A lot of guys play through injury.
Yeah. Hey, and Dre, for that reason, that's the reason why I feel like in order for the Knicks to take the next step, this team, we got to bring Taj Gibson back. I think we need
as our Haslam.
Yeah.
Who's getting cut off the roster? Nate Knight?
No, Obadiah, whatever his name is that we just signed.
We signed another Obadiah?
We signed another Obadiah. Corey Lee, we got another Obadiah on the roster. We signed another Obadiah, everybody.
I knew we loved church kids, but Jesus. His name is Obadiah Noel. He is doubly in the church.
He doubly back. He does. We got another Obadiah and another Noel. It's the same person.
So he got rocks for hands.
Oh,
can't trust a man with 2 first names.
Yeah, man. But anyway, man, let me get out of here, man. Thank y'all for rocking with me, man. I'm gonna get out of here so I can do the Knicks one and drive in a few hours.
Dope combo.
Y'all have a good night. Yeah. Good morning. My fault.
Yeah, peace, man. Brian. Peace, Lee.
Y'all want to rock this weekend? Anybody trying to do something on Vibes and stuff this weekend?
I thought you were doing a conspiracy theory.
Yeah, I was with that.
Yeah, I want to do the conspiracy. Y'all know the government is doing a UFO thing right now.
Yup, and the same thing with the Titanic.
Oh God.
What if we are the aliens, Freezy?
Oh yeah.
And we just we landed here.
Yep. I'm gonna say we are the aliens.
Yeah, we landed here. Adam and Eve. 2 people started it off, colonizing. It's a good point, Dre.
What if we're the foreign ones? We came from somewhere else, another star,
and we're the ones destroying the Earth.
We weren't supposed to have this much power.
And with the black holes and the space labs that we have, yeah, Dre, you might have be on to something.
Hey, save it for the vibes and stuff. Save it
All
Yeah,
for the
right.
man.
vibes.
All right, y'all. That's crazy, but maybe that'll give us something to think about. But
All right.
maybe we'll do the conspiracy theory tonight. Maybe we could do that tonight before the Knicks at Night podcast. But Saturday night, I'm doing the movie review of a hip hop classic, a movie called Juice.
Yes.
Oh,
Because so
Classic.
I'm gonna break down the relationship between Bishop and Radamez.
I wish they had that DJ. My fault. I ain't gonna
Ah.
spoil it. I ain't gonna spoil it.
All right, y'all. I'm
I
gonna
mean,
get
if you
out.
ain't seen Juice, there's a problem with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but when we do the conversation, Dre, you missed our conversation about Boys in the Hood, bro. You missed the Boys in the Hood conversation, bro. Man, we broke Boys in the Hood down like a lace front wig, bro. We broke that thing down, bro.
Bro.
So we're gonna break down Juice Saturday night, bro. It's gonna be crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Have a good